are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.
Hello. Good evening and welcome back to BlueClouds Media YouTube channel. As usual, people, welcome back. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And welcome back to your home for the latest and most insightful football news. I'm your host, Nazan, with co-pilot Stephen G in the studio with us here. We have a jump-packed show for you tonight, full of breaking news and exclusive reports. Our top story: sources indicate a major shakeup in the Premier League transfer market, as we bring you an exclusive report on Nicolas Jackson future, which is now directly linked to Alexander Isak situation at Newcastle United. We'll also cover a crucial crucial new signings with long-term implication for our club, our Chelsea Football Club, and an exciting update on our youth talent. Plus, we will unveil the stunning and beautiful, nicely designed new kit 2025, 2027, and 2026 T90 TED kit. Join the conversation because this is totally London, and the new starts. The news really starts now. The segment, we got lots of news to cover for you in today's show. So stick with us. Let us know exactly where you're watching the stream from. I want to know where exactly you're hiding around the continent and watching this lovely stream. I'm delightful to be here to bring you the latest updates on Chelsea FC. Unfortunately, today I don't have anything on Xavi Simons, but in the case of the stream, as things goes on, if Xavi Simons report comes on, you know how we do it. We'll definitely share the stream, share the news with you, and also we will take any advice or any suggestion from you to the way we run our show. We want to get you involved. We want you to make sure you're part of it. Things are really shaping up, and we can do without you. So remember, BlueClouds Media, Nate Zion, Stephen G, and the crew welcome you to our live show each and every day and be part of us. We'll be right back in just a short break to look at your comments and everything that comes in. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Right up. Thank you very much for staying in there and tuning in into today's show. Wherever you're watching us from, whether X or YouTube, remember, do us a favor. The stream just started. If you haven't dropped a like on the video, do me a favor. Just drop the like, comment, and on the stream. Drop a like on the video. Drop a like on the video for me. I really appreciate it. It will shoot the stream to different people right now, almost 1,000 people right now. If you drop it, do it as soon as possible. It helps the stream. So thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for your support. All right. So where do we start from? Let's get the guys in. Stephen G in the studio, and we have Chelsea Dan also here with us. Let me change the phone. All right, we got it here. Things are shaking up, guys. See, things are shaking up. Interesting. Hear the sound. When you hear the sound, it means that Chelsea and Nizam, Stephen G, Dan are up to something big over here. Absolutely, Yusuf. I forgot to send this thing in there. Lord. Let me get it. I forgot because I didn't share it on the main platform. Yusuf didn't get it. Okay. I'll get it here for him in a second. But anyway, what I'll do today is I will have to connect more, do a little more connection today. Yeah.
You good, Nick?
Yeah, I'm good, sir. You're right, Dan, Steven. You guys, welcome back to the show again, as usual.
Oh, Nick keeps pressing the wrong one.
I keep pushing the wrong button. Dan, you're right. We can't hear you.
You're muted.
You're muted. Let me see if I can unmute you. No, he's not muted.
Still muted by your actual mic. By the looks of it.
Your mic. Yeah, it's not coming through.
We can't hear you. No, you're unmuted on StreamYard, but your actual mic seems to be muted.
Look at my arm. When you see this arm up, it means my thumb up. Sorry.
Now
it means
you're muted on StreamYard as well, in case you're trying. Still nothing. Check your settings on StreamYard. See if it's got the one for your headset.
If you see the thumb up like that, it means you're clear. See, if you see the thumb up, it means you're clear. If you see it down, it means you got an issue.
It's odd because it normally works absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can.
Right.
Now we can hear you. Thank you very much, Dan, for taking your time to get that going.
It was in something in the settings. It was where I had my speaker, but down the bottom it was off for some reason.
Okay. Thank you very much, and thank you guys, everyone here. Welcome again. All right, Chelsea Dan. Dan is here, so I'm not gonna. Yes, need up the Chels, absolutely. From Dan here, smash the like button, people. From Danny Boy said you guys need to smash the like button. And Yusuf Blue is right there. Says yes. Nee, how are you doing today? I'm doing wonderful. I hope you're doing well too. Cole Palmer, big up to my moderator, Cole Palmer. Big up to you and your whole family. I hope everyone is cooking. I know you can't wait to hear the Xavi Simons deal. We're just hoping we can get something across. If not, We're just patiently gonna wait for it to happen. Big up to you as well, Dan. Yeah, it's all big up situation right now. Okay. Smash that like button from and subscribe from Yusuf as Yusuf put that down. Says today been quiet, to be honest. But quiet from Kopama. Says Kunku news gone quiet too. Nothing coming in. Ajiri, big up to Ajiri. Said hi Ni, how are you? Isak should go to Liverpool now, and Wisa should sign for £70 million deal for Newcastle until and add-ons. Okay, to United and add-ons for Wisa deal for Newcastle United now. Ray, he always add that Ray, but I don't understand. Is it his name or somebody's name? I don't get it when he say he add the RAY. Can you explain to me, Ajiri? Can you explain to me, please, if you can? You always add.
I missed it.
Yeah, he always add the RAY to it, and when you get there, I don't understand.
Ray, I don't know.
Yeah, Ray, I don't know why I add Ray to it. So. Can you explain to me, Jiri, why you add the Ray to it? So, because most of the time when you do put your message there, you add that specific either a name or I'm not so sure what it is. But yeah, big up to Rich Moneymaker also joining us in here. Rich Moneymaker, yeah, yeah. Rich Moneymaker says instead of Garnacho, we should go for Malik Fofana. Ahead, what JE will cost 34 million at the end of the day from Cole Palmer. Malik Fofana. See, sometimes what I say, he's a young player. Young player hasn't tested the Premier League before. It will take time for him. He's got talent, but can you think that talent he can just transform everything to the Premier League right now? No, it will take him time to understand the game. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not saying he's not a good player. He's a good player. But for the French league coming to the Premier League, it will take him time. Big up to all our legends, according to my sources. The sporting directors can't wait to see Carney go, and that will save us 100 a week. Christopher Nkunku will be sold. Don't worry. From Rich Moneymaker, thank you very much for that information. Also, Kopama said Leipzig taking the pace. They want to do a loan at this moment, but we have an update on that also. As look like Chelsea are trying to move things around with Anselmino deal also involved. Once the stream,
no, that's not for Nkunku
though. Oh yeah, that's from Carney Chukwuemeka.
Yeah. Then Anselmino.
It's related to Dortmund, right? Or he's just talking about RB Leipzig?
I'm checking now.
Yeah, he's talking about RB Leipzig.
He's talking about Leipzig. Nkunku,
yeah. So yeah, Rich Moneymaker said that Nicolas Jackson might be back on Newcastle leaves. Okay, Aston Villa very, very interested in him. And Saudi also some teams in Spain fancy Nicolas Jackson. From Rich Moneymaker. Kopama said Malik Fofana is better than Alejandro Garnacho. Okay, it is what it is. As far as any player, if you haven't played in the Premier League, the word better should stay. We don't have to make that comparison because we know the nature of the beast in the Premier League. If you haven't played it before, if you haven't tried and tested how the Premier League looks like or feels like, the argument will not go in. It's not about how he exhibits himself in the French league, or how Timo Werner or Kai Havertz did in the Bundesliga, or how Hugo Ekitike Florian Wirtz did in the Bundesliga. They need to try themselves in the Premier League. Then we can have a conversation. That's what I'm saying. It's not about who both are good players. They have talent. It's not about how if you can play in the Premier League. That's the conversation. For me and anybody else, if you want to argue on who a better player is, that's my point. I'm not saying he's not a good player. All right. So Malik Fofana could leave on deadline day for 34 million. And look at Ryan Chucky, balling in City. It's still early stages yet. Very, very early. You can't
big
use
up,
that.
big up to Cole Palmer. He did ball out though. He did ball out for City, Nee.
Let's not get into that. It's very, very early. We cannot say he's boiling out for City. Preseason is nothing. Let's wait and see. Okay. Too early for us to decide if he's really doing it or not. A lot of teams want Santos, but Santos wants to stay. I think the Chelsea said it's untouchable. The coach wants to keep him. But thank you very much. And also big up to Mo from the Blue Line YouTube channel. It says, have you all hit the like button? That's a question from you guys. If you haven't done it, please do me a favor.
Comment and subscribe.
And smash
that like button.
Smash the like button. That's what Mo is asking for. All right, so I'm going to change the face of these and then go back to that. And let's hear from our panelists. We will start from, as I was saying from the beginning, we will be starting a segment from, we'll be looking at have you guys seen the retro jersey? If you've seen it, I want to know what you guys make of it, your thoughts on the retro jersey. I was talking to Dan about it, but he's giving me a different opinion on. He think that it's just the our logo, the crest being in the middle. Where are they going to put the Club World Cup jersey? And if they put the Club World Cup jersey on the left hand side, he doesn't really like it. I want to know from you guys in the comment section below, what do you think on it? So yeah, we'll start with Nicolas Jackson. Report as saying Jackson's future hangs on the potential departure of Alexander Isak from Newcastle United. So we'll look into that. So what really that means. I'm going to start from Dan. Dan, welcome back to the show as usual. And what do you make of this report of Nicolas Jackson going to Newcastle only if Alexander Isak move happens?
Well, we've heard this story so many times with Newcastle wanting Nicolas Jackson. We've heard it so many times in the long way, over 2 months now, over 2-3 months, about Jackson Newcastle. Newcastle's not actually interested in Jackson. They're more focusing on Witzer from Brentford. They've literally come out the statement that they're literally so close of signing an agreement with Witzer from Brentford. Witzer wants to go to Brentford to their main striker target. Jackson, I don't think Newcastle's if more interested in him. And also with the Isak news, we know they're pushing that he ain't going nowhere, not leaving the club. He's in contract with them. I can't blame Newcastle. The Saudis are putting so much polish on him, saying yeah he was at training. He came back at Newcastle training yesterday. And he was at training yesterday with Newcastle.
Volume a little bit.
Huh?
Can you control your volume a little bit? It's a bit loud.
Is it loud now? I don't know. I've adjusted the sound to making sure it ain't loud. I don't get what it's doing. Right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Is that better?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he was at training yesterday. Turned up to training yesterday. And they've put the alliance on Isak, saying he's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what Newcastle are doing. I don't blame them, because as you know, Isak, with him, the way he acted, he got promised if Newcastle never make Champions League, then they will sell him. Right? There was a contract. If Newcastle don't ever make Champions League, they'll go and sell him. But now they're in the Champions League football, he's doing all this spite at Newcastle Football Club, was bang out of order. And all the clubs like Liverpool, would you really want the player like that at your club? I wouldn't. I wouldn't want him at Chelsea. I don't get why Liverpool fans will worry about Liverpool, because once he goes to Liverpool, does exactly the same thing at Liverpool. Liverpool only makes Champions League and don't win it or nothing like that. Then suddenly Real Madrid comes in for him, and he's going to do that to Liverpool, isn't he? The thing is that like the Nicolas Jackson deal with I don't see like it's just rumours. I just don't see that Newcastle is going to be coming in for Nicolas Jackson, and they're just going to push to keep Isak for another season. The only main thing on the news, hopefully we've heard other stories on Nicolas Jackson. There's like Serie A. There's I think it's the Spanish side, the Spanish league. There's a few clubs in the world looking at Jackson. If the Saudis are also what's Jackson as well. Potentially, like we've been hearing Enzo Maresca saying he's no longer in his plans at Chelsea Football Club. He won't be starting on Friday against West Ham. So he needs to hurry up and decide what's the best future for him at a club. We've also heard Aston Villa was in for Nicolas Jackson. Then next minute they can't afford him. Whether if Aston Villa will come in to ask, could they do an option to buy, loan option to buy, or other clubs to do the same? Because they're putting them price up. They're still looking at the financial of 80 to 90 million of Nicolas Jackson. That we know.
No one has said 90 million at any point.
But I'm saying, Stephen, they're going to look at like these owners are going to look at the Benji and Sesko's, how much he got, how much he went for. They're going to look at other strikers out there that went up in high price, and then looking at Isak, like if Isak's worth 150, they're thinking he's going to be worth more than Isak. This is what the whole point of the thing, because he's won the Club World Cup.
They're not going to value Jackson at 150 million.
Well, I'm just saying, Steve. Like the thing is, yeah, the only most thing with Nicolas Jackson, he needs to choose whether and decide what club to go to and what's his best future, because he's no longer in Chelsea Football Club. We know he's not worth the money what the owners are offering. If they could get 50 or 60 million, that's a good deal on him. But if it's 40, 45, I'll still worth take it and let him go, and just let him go and decide what other club he goes to. And if it's a loan option to buy, then we can't be stupid on that. If it's going to come on to be a loan option to buy, we want to make sure it's the right deal in that offer for next season, so he's gone next season. Because if it happens that we do a loan option and then we're back to square one when he comes back to Chelsea next season, and then we try to flog him off, then it's not worth it. So they need to check. I'll sit down with Jackson and just say, Jackson, there's a few clubs out there offering you Serie A, Spanish leagues, the Saudis. Yes, a few Premier Leagues, but they haven't really put no offer in yet for you. And Aston Villa said they can't afford you, but alone. What choice would you make to play for your next future career club? Because that's what they need to do for him, and sit down with him and decide where his next future club. Because it's just gone so long now, and this transfer market, it's been over months and months. Jackson Newcastle, Jackson Aston Villa, Jackson to the Serie A. Juventus have been in for Jackson. Next minute, we haven't heard anything more official bids on Jackson to Juventus. These other clubs, it's just going around in circles. So whoever, then next bit, Jackson to Manchester United, because Man United was apparently in talks with Nicolas Jackson. That deal never happened. There was no official bid that Man United came in for Jackson. So it has to be, it's just all right, so around and roundabout. So they need to sit down and say to him, well, you're not in our plans no more. You need to go out the club and look at your future. Who would go and talk to the clubs financially and do a good deal on Nicolas Jackson, so he could be sold and then he can move on to another club.
Thank you very much. And Dan, Nicolas Jackson, I'm very, very sure Chelsea have started with him, trying to figure out the next move. That is why he's been omitted from the squad. Tomorrow, he won't take part of tomorrow's game. And if Dan is saying that they need to see him down, I'm sure that has been done already. That is why he's not been.
That hasn't been done yet, Nee. That hasn't been done. Hasn't been done at all.
How do you know?
Huh?
How come it's not been done?
Because you tell when Jackson came out I think it was a couple of days on Twitter, yeah, about he wants to leave. He wants something to leave Chelsea, because they haven't spoke about what his future, why he ain't getting played.
Well, that's not true. I don't think that's true. Are you sure it's official account from Jackson?
Well, it looks like it's his official account, Nee.
No,
it would have been everywhere, and I've not seen a single thing about it.
If it's official, I would have heard it on the radio or even on the headlines that you and I were talking about today. I don't think it's official account from Nicolas Jackson, because
all the journalists would have been all over it like they were when Fofana done the clearing of his Instagram.
No, they wouldn't, Steve. Not sometimes.
You're telling me that the journos wouldn't know if it's an official account, really?
Because Steve, like look at Fabrizio, yeah. Right, he said everything about a Kanji getting sold to he's going to Galatasaray to put a bid into a Kanji, and a Kanji on his official website. What I said to Nee, he know nothing about him getting sold for Man City. He's come out and said he ain't getting sold. It was official, yeah. It's official. His main official Twitter account. He came out of it, said he ain't leaving Man City.
So again, why is no journos picked up?
And all the journalists are always wrong. Like David Austin sometimes wrong, flipping Ben Jacob, and so is Fabrizio. They're all always wrong.
Can you give me one example of what's his name again? Einstein's tweet or report that is wrong? Can you give me one?
Because Einstein, Fabrizio, and Fabrizio Romero and Ben Jacob, they all come out saying Akanji's leaving Man City. But Akanji's only never heard of it. He's only he put on his Twitter space saying this is the first time I've ever heard of leaving Man City.
Me, yeah, just quickly, you're telling me that an official page of Akanji put this up and no journos were seeing it and put anything out about it? Really? Come on.
Yeah, they haven't put nothing about it because they won't do.
If you can share that with us, we'll be very, very happy so we can move on. We'll be very happy. I always tell you.
I sent you on WhatsApp, Nee. Remember I sent you the picture.
A picture?
I sent you it. I already sent you it.
Oh, I'll check it. You're hanging there tight, and I'll check that.
It's officially a Kanji Twitter.
Okay, I'll check it. Don't worry. I mean, I got Twitter open right now, so don't worry. I'll check it. We're here. We're all gonna verify that. So don't worry about it, Dan. We'll check it, and I'll make sure the one you sent me and the one I'm looking at tallies, so I won't be on a different page. But thank each and every one of you watching this live. I'll get back to the comment here in a second. Sion, welcome back to the show, and how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to come to some of the previous ones because
if it's personal issue, don't say here. You can talk to me later on.
I'm not gonna say why, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, big up Sion anyway. Big up, mate.
I'm very happy to be back on this channel. It was more just that time wasn't convenient previously than anything else. You said I want to speak about Jackson, right? Because I also heard about what he said about I heard about it, and I completely agree with Dan. I didn't get to hear what Stephen said because I wasn't in the studio.
Stephen hasn't come in yet. He hasn't said anything yet. We started from Dan, so I was just inviting you in. But if you want to go on with the Jackson situation, you can go ahead and do it.
I think Jackson, right? I think it's confirmed that he's not going to be in the squad. Like Maresca said in his press conference. Is that right?
Yeah, he's not going to be playing tomorrow. He's not playing tomorrow.
Did Maresca say in the press conference saying he's not going to be playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He says he's no longer in his plans to play tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. So then it makes sense for him to leave. I think he should. I think the thing is, right, his performances in the latter half of 2025 hasn't been good, anyways. And I think, I'm not surprised that he's not in his plans, because then the club wouldn't have signed both Pedro and Delap. They would have only signed one of them. So I'm not surprised about that. Now, I do actually want to ask before I speak on about this, what do you guys think of the game tomorrow, real quick? Because
no, Sion, we're not talking about the game right now. Game is tomorrow. We just we have a series of topics to discuss on the show. Yeah,
because I thought you guys do a preview for the game.
Yeah, we're
right?
doing a preview before tomorrow.
Yeah,
we do a preview on the very day tomorrow.
Okay,
We don't do it. Yeah. So
We do,
usually,
we do a preview and a watch along with it at the same time and all, don't we?
Depends on the time, because if everything lines up correctly in terms of in terms of what I'm doing, what I'm going through right now, I might be at the game in the away end if everything lines up correctly.
yeah,
So
we'll talk about this behind. Stay with us whilst you're here. We'll talk about it either after the stream or before the stream or whichever time. I know how to get hold of you. Theo. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
I think. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I think Dan has pretty much said everything I want to say about sitting him down and just say, hey, look, right, we need to. We're going to move on.
Dan said it needs to see him down. Dan said it needs to see him down. And from what I was telling you that yesterday, Enzo Maresca said he's not in his plan. It means that it's already sat him down to tell him they're trying to find him a football club.
Yeah, because I highly doubt, right? Because like what you said, right? What he said with Fabrizio and everything. The difference is Fabrizio was a journalist. Maresca obviously is the team manager, so he's not going to lie about this, isn't he?
Exactly.
He's not going to come out there and say he's not going to come out there and say this when it hasn't happened. And also, what I heard yesterday, I think Forest are also in for him, right? Forest, Villa, Newcastle, these teams. What's the other one? Juventus, I think.
Mm-hmm. There's been a Juventus talk a few weeks ago. Now I think the more of the link is leading to Newcastle United. Only if Isak is able to get his wish. So that's what reports.
Here's the other interesting thing, right? Do you know who Newcastle United play next? Just before looking at the fixtures, does anyone want
Liverpool this weekend?
Yes. So is it a possibility for Isak, right? That Newcastle are thinking, right? We don't want you to be on the other end of this match. We don't want you to play for the other side, basically. So is there a possibility that that Newcastle are doing this so that they're not playing against Isak on Monday night? Do you think that's a possibility? And then say after that, then you can leave and then we'll get Jackson or something or Wissa.
They're more focused on Witsar. They're more focused on Witsar than anything. They put 2 bids in so far at Brentford, and they've both been rejected. The price what Newcastle's put into Brentford of Witsar, around 40 something million, they've been both rejected. Brentford want at least about 45 to 50 million, more, or at least 60. They think he's worth more. That's why the 2 bids that Newcastle's done so far have rejected the bids. But they're more focused on Witsar than anyone, because we've heard so many months now go on Jackson Newcastle, and they haven't put no official bids, and they haven't been interested in Jackson. That's why they're more focused on Witsar. If they get Witsar over the line, I don't think Newcastle will come in for Jackson, because Isak ain't going nowhere.
What makes you think that?
Time will tell. We'll look into that as time goes on. Stephen, what do you make of these Nicolas Jackson, future right now, hanging in the air?
First of all, DJ's just joined, so big up to DJ as well.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen him because I'm not on the screen. I'm not even watching the screen. But anyway, big up to DJ Sav. DJ Sav in the building.
Big up, one and all. Big up, guys.
Yeah, big up to you, DJ.
But,
all right,
on Jackson, I'll keep it short and sweet. There is no future for him at the club at this point. I think it's quite clear the fact that Chelsea went out and signed Liam Delap and João Pedro, that it shows that Jackson doesn't have a future. I mean, there's an argument to be made that he could have if he could accept that maybe you end up playing on the wing, or maybe you end up third choice or second choice, and then maybe João Pedro goes to wing, for example. Like, you could find a solution, but obviously Jackson's got to back himself to be a number one somewhere, so he's got to want to move anyway. So it's best for the club to maybe just have him in training to make up numbers and then just not use him match day squad, because look, we've got plenty of players that means we can fill out a bench full of quality. I mean, you look at the bench the other day, for example, right? That bench was strong, and you still got Larvey when he's fit to come back. Obviously, Colwell's not available for about 7 months or so. And then, obviously, you've also got the potential incoming of, say, Xavi Simons, for example, which strengthens the bench even more, right?
Yeah.
So the bench is strong enough, so you don't need Jackson in that sense. You've got alternatives who can play as almost like a false nine if you really need to. Forbid something happened to both João Pedro and Liam Delap, you've got options there. We saw Neto do it last season. We've seen Palmer do it at times as well. It's not always effective, but at the same time, if that's the only option you got, and it's better than having someone who maybe doesn't have the temperament or wanting to be here to be battling for their position, and they'd rather go somewhere where they are probably undisputed number one choice as the number 9 shirt, then so be it. So yeah, don't see any future for him here. I think that's quite clear by the fact that yes, he was suspended last week, but he's eligible to play this week, and he's still not going to be in a match day squad. So I think that's quite clear on the club and Maresca's side of things as well. But they would have spoken to him, and it's not as simple as he needs to accept offers from a specific club, this, that, and the other, because we don't know if he's got any contract offers or approaches through his agents from other clubs. We just know that there is interested parties in terms of clubs from England and maybe a couple other countries as well. Who knows? I think at one point there was interest from Saudi, but I don't think he'd go Saudi, which is unfortunate for Chelsea because they could have made big money with Saudi. But yeah, in that sense, it's not as simple as he needs to decide where he wants to go, because it's up to the clubs that want him to make an offer to him. So if no one has approached to make an offer with him and they're just sort of gauging the situation of, we're interested in you, what would it take to sign you, this, that, and the other, then there's nothing that can be done at this time until they make an official approach.
Thank you very much, Stephen G, for that. Anyone want to add anything more to the Jackson situation?
DJ hasn't had.
DJ, yeah, I forgot DJ.
DJ.
What do you make of the Jackson's future, Nicolas Jackson's future at the football club, leaving right now?
Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? I mean, I think listening to Maresca's press conference today, I think he did actually say that they need to find solutions, both it'd be better for him and for the club if they do, and both him and Nkuku. So obviously he clearly he's already made up his mind that, you know, Jackson is not going to be there. However, if we don't sell them, then obviously that can be reintegrated back into the team again, which is not going to be a problem either, from what I'm reading off from what I've heard of the press conference today either. So yeah, it looks like it looks like he's going to need to go now. If they really wanted to play games with us, both Jackson and Nkuku, they could do, which means we can't register players, which means they might just stick around just for that reason. And our new players that we got at the club cannot be registered because of that reason, if they really want to play hardball. So it's really vital that we treat these players with respect until they leave the football club, and not try and show them any kind of hate or any kind of remorse, because the minute the club shows that kind of attitude towards them, they're not gonna bother going. They're gonna say, okay, well, we've got a contract here. We'll either just sit out on the contract. You can't register your players. You'll have to put us in the Champions League squad for now, and you've got the likes of other players that will have to miss out because of that reason. So, you know, we got to really tread carefully when it comes to things like this. It's a very touchy subject when it comes to selling players and how things go, because I think we've seen it with the way Isak's been treated, the way Isak's treated Newcastle, and the way obviously Vissa's treating Brentford just to get their moves away from the football club. Thank God Nkuku and Jackson are not like that, and we must not make sure we get to that stage of them, because it could get very ugly very quickly. So in that way, I really hope they can get the deals done for them. I really hope they can find good clubs for both players. I still think they're terrific players, but at this moment in time, they're just not for Chelsea. At this moment in time, we've got our players that we need, and hopefully they just move on to good clubs, and hopefully the club will get the right prices for both of them.
Just quickly,
Yeah.
on that, the one thing I will say is, as much as they may potentially be frustrated with the club, I think they can also see from the club perspective that, look, people haven't made an offer that is suitable. They're offering stuff like loans for the most part. And also, the other thing we got to remember is in December is AFCON, yeah? And I'm pretty sure Senegal are qualified for that. And then obviously in the summer, you've got the World Cup as well. So both players are going to want to be in their respective squads for the tournaments. So they're not going to want to do almost like a hold-in situation where it's like, well, I'm happy to just stay here. Whereas Sweden haven't qualified for World Cup, probably won't. Who knows? I can't remember their group, but likelihood they probably won't. So Isak can kind of afford to do that to an extent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, just quickly, with Tottenham situation, like someone just texted me about Tottenham, right? I've asked because now they ain't got Eze, and we've heard this before. Tottenham, if Richarlison decides to leave Tottenham, this transfer market, look, we don't see that's happening now. They was going to come in for Nicolas Jackson, but potentially is now because now they haven't got Eze, and they're looking at options to play. It looks like they're Morgan Rogers, but also one of the sources has come out at Tottenham looking to get Nicolas Jackson as well. But with all this these stories we've heard over the month on this transfer market after the Club World Cup, they have, like what DJ said, it's that like they have to respect the players under circumstances, because like DJ said, if it affects the players, yeah, on the pitch, because we've seen with Carney Chukwuemeka when he came out I think it was a couple of days ago, when he just came out the truth about Chelsea, the owners, and they don't respect players. They don't respect the players.
That's not true. That's his opinion. It can't be true.
Well, it must be true then, because why would he come out of it?
That is his opinion. Do you think everyone will come and tell you that the owners are this, are that? He's giving his opinion of how he's gone through. It doesn't mean that's the truth.
But it weren't just one player. Carney said it. There was also other. Kalabi said it. Who else? When we sold other players, Aubameyang said it about these owners that time when they sold him. Like said, they don't give us the chance to play for the club.
Everyone is going to cry about him being sold to another football club, and he's going to tell you the club is not. Owners are not good.
But what I'm saying,
owners are not good. If you don't have business anymore, what's wrong with you?
What Dan's trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to let me land.
I get what Dan is saying, bro. Because again, whatever you want to say, okay, about the plays, okay, you can call it gospel, it's them talking, it's not true, whatever. The bottom line is Carney Chukwuemeka came out a couple of days ago and basically said that Chelsea do not treat their players right. Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay.
And it wasn't just him who said it. There was a few of them that said it before they left as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the reasons why Dan's making it up. Now, listen, we all know every player can fall out with the club. Every player can fall out with their ownership. They can fall out with a lot of things. Okay. And that is why some of them then go and come out with their comments after. But what Carney Chukwuemeka's not going to done, he's not been smart here, because he's still at the football club, and the club is still trying to find a solution for him. The bottom line is this kid's heart is set on Borussia Dortmund and no one else. This is the problem. And this is why the owners are finding it probably difficult, because there's probably other offers coming in for him. But he's more or less doing what Xavi Simons is telling everyone else. I don't want Bayern Munich. I don't want Manchester City. I just want Chelsea. Okay, that's exactly what Carney's doing. So when we say that, he can't, he's not got rightful to say what he's been saying about he's just basically vending his thing, but he's doing it the right way. He should be saying a lot of this privately rather than coming out with it publicly. That's the only mistake he's making, but he is making everyone aware that these owners, they're basically don't treat their play. They're not treating their players well. That's all he's basically come out and said. Nothing more.
Yeah,
That was it.
and if that's the case, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, DJ and
Hold on a second. DJ,
yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, sorry.
you can't hear these things. The way he carries it along is not the way you explain it. You get what I'm saying, DJ? You get what I'm saying?
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I was gonna explain, but you was talking over me. You wouldn't let me finish.
But
You
that's
wouldn't let
not
me
what
finish.
it is. That's
Yeah,
not
but
what
Nee,
it is.
you was talking over me. You wouldn't let me finish what I was going to say. What DJ was saying, I was going to explain
But you're not
about that.
explaining very well, and we need to explain.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is with the situation.
About a minute and without getting.
Okay, all right, Nee. But what I'm trying to, all right, Nee, I was going to explain it, but you was talking over it because you was jumping in saying it's not true. No, it's not true. You're saying it's not true. You said it weren't true. It's not true. But even though in a way it is true, what I was just saying, if that stuff coming out before, like we sold players before. Before future after the years, yeah, players like who's done it, yeah, Aubameyang, all these lot have come out what they said about Chelsea owners, said like they don't treat players. It's gonna affect our new players, like Carney coming out with that situation, and now Jackson and then Konku, now they're deciding to want to sell these two players, and as Enzo Marasca came out in a press conference that Jackson is no longer in his plans to play any games for Chelsea no more. So it will affect players to thinking, well, like I was here before, I want to show you that I want to do a good job for you guys, but you're not going to give me the chance to prove myself in this team, and that you just want to sell me. And that's why Carney wants to he wants Borussia Dortmund. He wants to stay at Borussia Dortmund. He got to a team that he sat down and relaxed and gelled and met friends at that club, and now we're deciding, twice, we know Borussia Dortmund, they're greedy with their money, they don't like to do things, they like to do their own things with the loan, and it hasn't worked out. But now we're looking at another option for Carney Chukwuemeka to go somewhere else, but it does affect players. It does affect players. But Steve, there was a report the other day that another club came in for Carney.
This morning about it that they're going to sign Carney so that we'll loan them Aaron Anselmino. There was literally a report this morning.
I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't see that then. I didn't see that one because I know the other day there was a thing about Carney.
I told you a few hours ago before we did this live stream. Remember, I told you. No. You told me on this new player from Brighton, and you when we was talking, then you was talking, then we was talking about Xami Simmons that you thought it was a smokescreen. That's about it. We didn't speak about Carney when we was on the phone. We're like, okay, all right. So they're actually coming back in for him. So what? This is the third option of Carney Chukwuemeka now. Yeah, whatever Borussia Dortmund offers for Chelsea for Carney Chukwuemeka, they should go and accept it. They should just accept it and let him go. He wants Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, he's got the heart.
He should get bullied in the market, is basically what you're saying.
No, Steve, it's not getting bullied, mate. Because the thing is, the guy's injury prone, right? He's an injury prone matter. Right, the player, don't get hardly any games. When we saw him at Chelsea, he got injured and he don't play a lot of games. He's another Wesley Fofana. So you're expecting to have Borussia Dortmund to spend what? Say go Borussia Dortmund comments out like Chelsea say, I want at least 60 to 50 million for this player. Okay, let's just go buy. I don't think it's worth that because of injury point. And if they spent 60 or 50 million for him and he don't get the game plays next season for Borussia Dortmund, say he only has 2 or 3 games, and the next when he gets injured and he's out the whole season, it's a waste of money. So Borussia Dortmund 3 times, they've came in with different offers and Chelsea have rejected it. So this time round for Borussia Dortmund and Carney Chukwuemeka, whatever Borussia Dortmund offers is still no matter a good deal. But in a way, for him to go to Borussia Dortmund is also that we've got a player off our books at Chelsea Football Club. Because you're saying about this UEFA officials have coming out like a statement about us. We need to get players off our books, off the books, because we had so many players, and no matter what, how it goes, he needs to go. He needs to go.
Right, done. Wrap up on it.
I've done. I've wrapped on it. He needs to go.
Right.
No one's saying he
If
doesn't.
you have anything to say, go ahead and say them.
I'm just gonna say one thing on this because I don't think Carney was on the list of the things to mention today, so I'm gonna be quick on it and just say my point is: look, Chelsea aren't asking for stupid money for Carney. Yeah, they're probably asking what? Well, at one point he had a release clause which I think was about 40, but now they're probably asking more like 25, 30 max. Yeah. But my point is, if they just keep coming in with loans, we shouldn't be accepting that because at the end of the day, if we do that, everyone's going to look at Chelsea and go, oh, Chelsea aren't being strong in the market. We can bully Chelsea, get whatever deal we want. They'll spend whatever to sign our players. They'll accept whatever to sell their players. We can't afford to do that. That's what I'm saying on it, is that you can say just accept it, but if it's not a good offer, then no, because we can't afford to have clubs come in and bully us in the transfer market. That's what I'm saying on it. Oh, did you get my message about connection?
Not really, but I'm looking at it right now. Okay. You having connection issues? All right, no problem. I would know how to handle it. No problem.
We'll try and hop back on, but at the moment, I'm going to try and deal with it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Steven, on that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to this, check this thing out real quick. Steven, you want to bring that down so I can review this and make it clear whilst we're here. Okay.
Do you want me to change the format of it so that it's clearer?
Yeah, I can zoom it in. Dan, this is what you sent me. That when you see something online, I want you to go in details, because whilst we are talking, the reason why I wasn't watching the stream, I didn't even see DJ was here because I was making my research trying to find out of Akanji's account. I couldn't find any on X, but you brought me this. See, this thing that you're sending me here, this is Akanji in the background. But then if you read down here, it says breaking news. Fabrizio rumor, whatever it's coming from. It said breaking news: Galatasaray is close to reaching an agreement with Man City for Akanji. And this guy over here, this is not Akanji's account. Look at the name. Look at the name here. He said, "Don't know anything about that." That is not Akanji.
Can I just look that up real quick? I will look that up real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, you can look if you can see Akanji's account. This is not Akanji. And I was telling you, Dan, that's why it's not Akanji. That is why no one is picking that comment up. Like Akanji came out in the public and said, "Why didn't I know anything about it?" And you were still arguing with me, and I said, "This is not Akanji." And look at someone else also reporting on it. So someone reported and someone commented, and it's never Akanji.
Hold on.
So get the fact right, then we start arguing on it. Because you usually use
it is Akanji.
That account.
So I'm looking at the account now. It's followed by Cole Palmer, Pulisic, Romano, Steph Houghton, all that. So it is followed by actual players.
But here, this account, this one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Money, look, that's Akanji's account over here.
Yeah.
And he said he doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah,
right?
But it says followed by Palmer, NFL UK, Pulisic, people like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's great, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. But also, I'm now surprised that Romano, given it's on Romano's post, hasn't said anything about it. Then again, Romano probably don't want to look bad because it's him posting it and it's on his post. So I guess that.
So I apologize on that, Dan. I guess you're correct. No more arguing on it.
He
You're
said
correct.
Twitter. That's where I had the doubts initially because there's so many fake Twitter accounts of people.
Because I was looking at kanji, I typed in that kanji and I couldn't find it, but it came in a different way. You get what I'm saying?
Also,
And
he
the
said
way
Twitter,
I'm not familiar with that name over there.
because like the one the other day, which was the account you showed me, and I was like, no, that's a parody one. You showed me one the other day.
So
That's why
you're
when he
right
said
on it.
Twitter, I doubted it.
Okay. We'll move on. We'll move on from there. Dan, you want to add anything to it? I'm here. If you want to crucify me. I'll take it.
What's that?
You
You
were
didn't
right.
hear me?
You were right, bro. Nee was wrong, bro, about the Akanji account. He was right.
DJ, he did
Oh, whoa, hang on, 1 second. Can you repeat that, DJ?
Don't yell. Don't yell.
Hey, it's a fair. No, so I didn't hear what you said because I had to order dinner. Order dinner was on my missus' phone. So.
Credit to you and I apologize for saying what I said. And I did apologize.
Okay.
Yeah. So you were
Okay,
right.
so Nee.
Yeah.
I'm never. Don't ever think I'm ever wrong because I'm always right on these situations. You're wrong. I'm always right. So I'm just gonna say again because you always tell me that journalists never get things wrong. Did the journalists? And even Steve said the journalists don't get things wrong. Journalists do. You said David Ornstein never gets things wrong. You told me on every single stream David Ornstein never gets things wrong. So David Ornstein, Fabrizio Mario, all them lot sometimes do brown envelopes, get things wrong for a paycheck. And the proof what Akanji said, he never knew nothing about him getting sold to Man City. And you told me I was wrong. Well, earlier you told me I was wrong.
Listen, Akanji doesn't have to know anything about it. There's nothing wrong if Akanji doesn't know. It could be a clap to clap conversation. It could be a clap to clap conversation. Maybe a Akanji agent doesn't even know nothing about it. They're talking about if there's a way they can move him on. You get what I'm saying? Then these journalists can pick it up and say there is a conversation going on.
But I need a big apology from you. So in a day, it was real account, now, wasn't it? It was real Twitter account, now, wasn't it?
Twitter. That's why we doubted it because there's so many fake Twitter accounts.
But Steve, I know there's a lot of fake. There's a lot of fake Twitter accounts, yeah. But official tick. When you see official tick on Akanji's profile, you know that's him. It's a real.
Dan, I'm also tick. The blue thing is there. I'm also tick.
And it's there. And there's a tick there. See?
Yeah.
So that's his official. That's not a fake. That's not a fake account.
About Akanji, by the way.
Yeah. So Steve, that is tick. It doesn't mean it's not fake.
No, they don't. No, not all accounts. Fake accounts have ticks on them. What people are Akanji?
Anyway,
no, they don't.
No,
don't.
Just other news for you guys here. Apparently, why do I always have to say these things, and why do I always find that? Why is it always I seem to get it right? But the player has to be mentioned in it, and it's always the player I always don't want to see go. But anyway, I'll say what I'm going to say. But during talks between Manchester United and Chelsea over Alejandro Garnacho, the name of Andres Santos has come up. United rate the midfielder highly.
Yeah, Man United came in for a bid for him.
Yes, that's all I'm basically saying is it seems every player I don't want to see it looks like why can't they just I know they keep saying he's not for sale.
So hold on. So
DJ, I saw something on it that said that it was Man United went and mentioned Santos and Chelsea said no on it. So it's not Ben Jacobs. Have Santos.
No. I think
Ben Jacobs
he's one of the worst journalists. I'm going to tell you right now.
Ben Jacobs is all right for some stuff. Like he was really good during the takeover, but other things he's questionable. Let's put it that way.
Just one other thing quickly for you guys. I just want to actually say I'm actually happy Tottenham did not get Eze, right? And the reason I'm going to say that is I'll explain why. You see, rather than actually just concentrate on the SA deal, the smart asses thought they could go behind the backs of everyone else and put a sneaky bid in for Xavi Simons. And that is why that deal completely cocked up. Yeah, because Xavi Simons again told them, along with his agents, okay, or his people that represent him, I do not want any other football club. I just want Chelsea. So Tottenham, because of that reason of trying to be sneaky, whatever, I was going to use another word here, beginning with F, but I won't say it, right? Okay, rather than actually just going and getting him over the line, instead they were trying to be sneaky Fs and try and do sneaky bit for Simmons.
I got you.
Yeah? Okay, that's what they should have gone and done. And I'm so happy. Can't stand either club, but the fact that they lost out on him, I'm so happy Eze's gone for. He went to Arsenal instead over that one.
Do you want a workaround for what you're trying to say?
Huh? What's that, bro?
For what you're trying to say, pucks. You know, like hockey.
Yeah. Yes, bro. That's the one, mate. Pucks.
The sneaky.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, thank you. I didn't think of it. Yeah. So the sneaky pucks decided to try and go and do a Simmons behind the back thing, and was told completely again, I don't want any of you guys. I just want Chelsea because I see myself developing there. And they still tried it. So I'm so happy they lost out on him. I really am. Sorry, I had to throw that
100%. 100%.
Thank you, DJ, and everyone here. But yeah, Cole Palmer, thank you very much. Head Tottenham Hotspurs want to sign Morgan Rogers.
Even more funny. So don't worry.
Yeah. Rich Moneymakers, big up to you. See the Sporting Directors losing patience with Wesley Fofana, but he need to keep his feet up. From Rich Moneymaker, Aston Villa, Cole Palmer is saying that over here, and big up to respect to everyone, folks. From my friend by the name is it Olurakami, right? Olurakami. If I get your name wrong, please apologize. Trying hard to get all the comments in, but thank you very much. I see the owners have put in Jackson price up because don't want to relay late. Okay, I think as
don't want to really let him go because
relax. I can read. Let me take it. Okay, let me take it bit by bit. Okay. I'm trying to get because I don't think it came together very well. That's what I'm struggling.
So do you want me to take it?
Yeah, Dan, go for it then.
So neat. It's
the owners have
put Nicolas Jackson's price up because they don't want to really let him go because clubs know that we need to sell to bring players in.
I didn't take it right.
That's right.
Is this? Tell me if I'm real here. Is this podcast by Joe Obi Mikel actually real, or is he just messing around here? Apparently now he's completely. Well, apparently he's completely changed. I don't know if this is for real here, right? I don't know. I've got to listen to it. I don't want to do you over on what do you call it, Nee, right? But it's just basically saying here he's talking on his podcast, right? And he's saying Joe Obi Mikel or Nicolas Jackson. I hope he stays because I still think he has a massive part to play this season. He is a fantastic player.
Him for the last 24
the qualities, what he brings to this football club, I think we need. I don't think he's mainly saying this.
Who's it that, Joby McCall?
Yeah, I'll send
Joby McCall will never say that. He don't like Jackson.
For the last 24 months.
Yes, I'm trying to say. I'll send it to you guys. Hold on. I don't think it's for real, as I said. But anyway, I'll send it to you.
I doubt it's real.
But anyway,
but even still, like, come on, man.
Probably some AI, probably some idiot on used AI.
It don't even need to be an idiot though. That's the thing. It just needs to be someone who makes something up and then it gains traction and then everyone starts believing it.
100%, Steve.
I'll send it to all of you. Yes.
Yeah, send it to it. Yeah, but we know that Joby McCall does not like Nicolas Jackson. He's wanted him at the club since he's been at the club. The way where he was speaking on his podcast about Nicolas Jackson's not good enough, and then you see Jackson put a message to Joby McCall when he was scoring goals. He wanted more Victor Osimhen at the Chelsea football, and Joby McCall every single time is always on his podcasts, and even if it's Jimmy Floyd Hasbank on there or Joe Coles or any other ex-Chelsea legends on there, he still speaks to Jackson to day one saying he's not good enough to be a Chelsea player. So whatever news that what needs this DJ you to come out of some other person, it's all fake. I don't think Joby McCall will coming out.
Very much a flip flop.
Very interesting. Thank you very much, DJ and Dan and Sims, and also Stevie G himself. Nicolas Jackson is in the bomb squad, so he will still has future, according to his sources. Which Nicolas Jackson, I was thinking probably he's going to have a role, but not in a major role. they call him from the bench, but I think it will be a waste of time for him. For his development, it's better they move him on. Sally Vincent, thank you very much for being here. Says Sally said Xavi Simons to Chelsea. There hasn't been any other news on him. There's no update on Xavi Simons. He's been quiet today. Hopefully, we can get something before the stream comes to an end. Mabu, Cole Palmer said Mabu. Hopefully that Tottenham Hotspurs will enter the race to sign Garnacho and provide competition to Chelsea. At Give Me Sports, reported by Give Me Sports from Cole Palmer, sharing that with us. Big up to you, Cole Palmer. I know he's not a Garnacho fan, but I hope that Garnacho, if he comes to Chelsea, he will prove all the doubters.
I hope the dream come true, Cole Palmer. I hope the dream come true.
Palmer, Garnacho Spurs, I will hopefully get hijacked. That is from Cole Palmer. He hope that he'll get hijacked.
What hijacked?
Garnacho deal gets hijacked.
Yeah, Tottenham apparently are looking at him, by the way.
Are they actually?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I hope they go get him. Please. I hope they go get him. Because the thing is, if you guys, in the panel, and into the chat, when I was on the phone to Nee earlier on WhatsApp, right, I got up Garnacho's stats for 2 seasons at Man United. And you know he's never hit the mark over 15 to 20 goals. His goal scoring stats is terrible. What do you think he's going to come to Chelsea, score 15 goals? He's only scored 5, and 1 season 6. Yeah. So what do you think he's going to come to Chelsea, score about 15, 16 goals? If he scores 4 or 5 goals, it's terrible.
He hasn't even scored 10 goals.
He hasn't scored 10 goals. Yeah, that's what I mean. So why would I want to play at the club?
Season. Did you make that? Did you check that? Boy. How many goals did your wingers score last season?
Who?
Your wingers at the football club. How many goals did they score last season?
Oh, so I told you that Nuni Madueke scored more goals than Garnacho last season. I told you earlier on WhatsApp.
Huh? Did you compare the hours, the minutes that they play?
Yeah, and and also Gittins scored more than Garnacho last season.
I don't compare Gittins to Garnacho. Don't compare those two.
No, but I'm not because in the day he was in Germany. But I'm saying Nuni Madueke, Pedro Neto, scored more goals than Garnacho last season. I told you that.
What a finish! Do you guys? Have you guys heard of Gunnar King before?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gunnar King. Yeah, I've got him on my friends list. I crash him all the time, Gunnar.
Did you see the long message he sent me, Dios and Cursor?
No.
On his Twitter line, on his space.
No, what did he put?
He's basically gone and put about Arsenal, basically, right? Yeah, sorry, Nee. He's just basically saying Arsenal is generally considered the most successful London football club, while Chelsea has enjoyed recent European success. Arsenal holds the record for the most league titles and FA Cups won amongst London clubs. They also have a strong claim to being the bigger club in London due to their consistent success over a longer period. Here's more details breakdown. He goes, Arsenal holds the record for the most league titles, 13, and FA Cup 14 among London clubs. They also have a large and passionate fan base, and their invincible season in 2003-2004, where they went unbeaten in the Premier League, it is a legendary achievement. Chelsea, right? While Chelsea have won 2 Champions League titles, a feat Arsenal hasn't achieved, they have fewer league titles and FA Cups than Arsenal. Chelsea's European success, particularly in the Champions League, is a strong argument for their status as a major force. And that's it. So more or less, he's basically saying that they've won everything more than us. Well, if he's counting the old Barclays League Division title days, and of course Arsenal won 10 of them, okay, and obviously they've got the 3 in this current format. But I go by this current format, and by this current format, meaning the Premiership, Chelsea have 5 Premiership titles and Arsenal's 3. Yeah. Yeah. They might have more FA Cups than us, which they do, but I do believe we have more. I do believe we have more League Cups than them, don't we? More League Cups than they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
They've got 2 or something.
Yeah, Gunnar King. Yeah, Gunnar King. DJ Gunnar King. Right. I know this guy. This guy waffles so much. Yeah.
Let's see him jump in.
Go on, mate. Go on, mate. Go on.
No. I want him to say what he says about what he wants to say about Gunnar King first, and then I'll say something.
Well, I'll tell you with Gunnar King, right? This guy is a hatred of Chelsea Football Club.
I know that.
He's another person, goes on X, Twitter Spaces, and waffles so much crap out of his mouth. Myself, Dills, everyone knows Gunnar King. I've had him on my like before we used to do. We've had him on my channel before, and remember that when I was doing YouTube. This guy has so much hatred for Chelsea. He still to day one. He went hiding last year. Never went on a constant on Twitter. Went hiding because we crushed him about his. He was telling everyone they're winning the Premier League, they're winning the Champions League, and all this lot. He's like another Arsenal fan that it's like a girl likes to waffle like brain cells. To Gunnar King, I know you're probably watching, and I know you do watch the other Chelsea channels, yeah, and you know I'm on here. Stop with your crap. We're the biggest club in London, official biggest club than you. Your cups, FA Cups, is nothing compared to us. We're Club World Cup winners double twice than you. We're the most successful club in England. We've won every single cabinet there is in the world that you guys are there. You're talking about Invincibles, yeah? It's like a major trophy. Your Invincibles is not a major trophy. We could go and say to the Chelsea women's that done the Invincibles, but us Chelsea fans don't go and blag it out about the Invincibles because the Chelsea women's did it last season, So if Gunnar King wants to come out with all this Invincibles crap, what about us Chelsea women's? It's still Chelsea Football Club, right? Still Chelsea Football Club. They're in now Invincibles. So we've done Invincibles, we've done every single competition, and we've also done Invincibles. So him coming out with so much crap out of his mouth, he's just so biased. He is so salty and jealous that he knows full well, yeah. When he gets close, I crush him all the time on Twitter, and he used to cry, and then he used to log off the Twitter Spaces. I crushed this guy so many times. You are bottle jobs. You've just got to face the facts, yeah. You're nothing compared to Chelsea. We're the biggest club in England. You need to get in that in his little fit skull and stop being biased. The biggest club in London. We are the biggest club in London. I don't care how many fans you only got much fans because you just built your new stadium. Once we build our stadium, we're going to be bigger than Arsenal. And I can't wait, yeah, if they go to, because they're looking at, is it called, London's Court? London's Court. Yeah, that's it, yeah. So, Earls Court, right? In West London. If that happens, and if that gets built, because we got promised that when Roman had everything all worked out at Stamford Bridge, getting it all built, yeah, to be really nice, but then we got promised it was going to get built. But now they're deciding not to build that, and they're looking at Earls Court. This Earls Court is massive, yeah, it's big.
The permission had run out, Dan. The permission had run out.
Oh, the permission went out. What, on Earls Court?
No, not on Earls Court. On the.
Oh, Stamford Bridge. Oh, yeah. That's it. The permission went out. Okay. So at Earls Courtney, once they build that, they're looking to build like the new Chelsea Football Club at that ground, right? I'll let my mate go in after this. Once that's built, they're looking at maximum of 85 capacity.
Capacity.
Yeah, capacity. Sorry.
No, capacity, bro.
Capacity. So I can't pronounce it properly. Yeah.
No, it's all right, man. It's okay.
I can't. I know you like to love. I can't pronounce things properly, right? But no matter what, that 85,000, that's more than Arsenal News Emirates football ground. So why is this guy's waffling? And we've got the biggest fans in Europe, in the world, Nigeria, South Africa, everywhere around the world.
In fact, if unless Man United build their new stadium, it'll also be the biggest in the Prem as well. If this is built, unless like Man United build their 100k stadium in Manchester.
How many what's the size, Dan? What's the size they're going to put up in Earls Court? What's the size again?
Do you know what, Nee? Nee. Oh, no, hang on. I'm just saying, DJ. I'm not gonna DJ, don't worry about this. I'll ask this little question, yeah. I'll ask this little question because sometimes when you come up with some names on your YouTube, you can never pronounce the names. Like when you called Jesse Jesus, where you called that other kid, yeah, like the other name, and I had to pronounce that name right to you as well. When you called that person or Babal or like whatever his name, I can't remember. He was on the other day. I had to give you the right answer to his name as well.
Look,
You can't. Every day, I can't pronounce it. It's not my fault.
now that's a name. It's a name. The names, you know how it's different. You can't
It's
can't
hard.
go on that. No, it's not. It can be wrong. It can be wrong.
It can be wrong.
It's not Fernandez. It's not pronounced Fernandez. It's Fernandes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fernandez.
It's Fernandez.
No, it's not
No,
Fernandez. It's
It is
Fernandez.
Fernandez. It's not. It's
No.
Fernandez.
No.
it's no. It's
Enzo Fernandez.
No.
No. Sorry,
Fernand.
no. For Enzo, it's Fernandez because he's from.
For Enzo, it's Fernandez. Bruno
For
Fernandez.
Bruno's Fernand.
Man United is
Right.
Fernandes.
I'll explain the
The
difference
Bruno.
to you, bro. Right, Dan.
Well, so
Because
Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea's Fernandes.
No, bro. Yeah,
No,
because
it's Fernandez.
what it is.
Yeah, it's
the
Fernandez.
The Portuguese and Brazilian way of saying it is Fernandez. Yeah. Okay.
No,
That's how
it's
you would say.
Fernandes.
No. Hold on.
In Brazilian Portuguese, so it's
Brazil,
Fernandez.
Argentina is Fernandez.
But
Portuguese,
in Argentina, it's
Fernandes.
Fernandes. No. We have it as Fernandez in Portuguese.
So why is he's Fernandes?
He's not Argentinian. He's Argentinian.
He's Argentinian.
No,
not
Portuguese.
Brazilian.
I'm talking about Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United.
He's called Bruno. It's two
Yeah,
ways.
he's just
No, it's Fernandes. But it's two ways you can say
It's
it.
Bruno Fernandes, isn't it? It's Bruno
We've got
Fernandes.
two ways of
It's
saying
not
it. It comes in
Fernandes.
parts of-
Fernandes.
Basically, no. If you, it comes from different parts. No, it's not. No, honestly, bro. I'm telling you guys for real here. Yeah. Okay. It depends on what parts you come from, because in different ways of saying it in Portugal, there's Fernandes, as you just said, and Fernandez. Yeah. That's because it comes in different parts of saying it. Again, it's like even some of the Brazilian names that you say in Portuguese. Yeah, they're different as well to the European way of speaking Portuguese. It's just they're just different ways of saying things, but more or less to the names, more or less, as I said, you get. It depends on where you come from, what part you come from. One will say Fernandes, and the other will be Fernandez. It depends. For example, my cousin, he's Fernandez. My cousin, who lives here in England, with me, with us here. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's how you look at it. It's different ways of saying it, Nee. But when you're speaking from, I think the Spanish way is spelt with a Z at the end, not with the S at the end.
Yeah, it is.
You got some South American you as well, bro? The one Sims, the one who's talking now.
No, he's in London.
Oh, okay. I thought from his name where he's talking. I thought you might have known.
Can I also say a few more things about Ghana King that was missed?
Yeah.
When he speaks about the Invincibles, right? He could have we could also mention the Preston North End Invincibles as well, right?
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Let's not go in. We got some few topics we have to talk over here. We were even, huh?
Yeah. Also, I just want to say that a lot of Arsenal fans hate Ghana King as well for the BS that he.
Yeah, I know that. I know that one. I know a few of them that don't like him.
Look, we always pronounce his name even wrongly. The way he pronounces is different from how we all go. We Ruben, but his pronunciation is a bit way different. You get what I'm saying? Way different.
Ruben Amarin.
Rubin. Instead of Ruben, it doesn't pronounce the R. It goes Rubin Amarin. Or something like that. It's
Ruben. It's Ruben.
Let me go back and then
the people have different names in English. They have they're called different names. The speech of the names is totally everyone has different words of the pronounce of their name, of the manager's names and that.
Let's put it this way, Neem. I won't say my real name on here yet, but my actual real name, okay, is said different ways of how people say my real name. Yeah, is obviously you got the Brazilian way and you got the Portuguese way, because my name is literally more or less Brazil and Portuguese. My name, yeah, my first name. You can see by that. I'm not obviously say what it's full on, but with SAV is part of my first name. Okay, but But as I said, it's different ways of how you said it. Huh?
Is it coming true? Let me know if you guys can hear it.
All right, so DJ. All right,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say a thing. Yeah. What would you say as Don Saseski?
Hold on.
Casemiro.
Listen to them. We can move on from there.
Toby, Collier.
Let me start all the way again.
Yeah.
Guys, I just want to say I am
Martial.
going to have to leave now, by the way. So thank you guys for having me on today.
Ruben.
Big up to you, Sion. Big up to you, bruv.
Big up, bro.
Yeah, big up to you, Sion, man. It's nice seeing you. I hope to see you tomorrow, my bro.
Yeah.
Ferdinand.
Yeah.
See ya.
Casemiro.
All right, so we're gonna move on from there.
Okay. Nee, just a quick thing. What do you guys make of the new retro third kit, man? You guys seen it?
I think that's one of the topics anyway, to be fair.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't know how
didn't
far it is, but it is one of them.
I think we're talking it now, or we're talking about the new Brighton kid. Are we talking about the new Brighton kid now, or are we talking about the third kit, Nee?
Well, he's not a new Brighton kid, but he's Strasbourg. Nee, you're tired, innit?
No, I'm all right.
Oh, for a second it looked like you were like falling asleep in your chair, like your head went.
Yeah, it looked like he
forward.
froze. It looked like he froze.
But yeah. So Nee, is it Enciso next year?
Yeah, and you can go and Steven take over, and I'll be right back in a second.
Yeah, no worries. So next topic, if we go by what Nee's got on the screen here, I presume that's why he's got it shared now. Strasbourg assigning Julio Enciso from Brighton for a good fee, to be fair, about 16 million euros is what's being reported. Some reports are saying long term he's going to end up at Chelsea. Others are saying that he's not, so that remains to be seen. But yeah, I think it's a good signing for Strasbourg, to be fair. I think he's a quality player.
Yeah.
And it strengthened them for sure, especially in the European campaign season.
Yeah, agreed. Did he not score a wonder goal against us as well?
He might have. He was at Ipswich on loan last season, if I'm not mistaken, as well, by the way.
I thought one of the seasons he scored against us, this kid. I can't remember what it was, and they beat us.
Yeah.
I think we won 4-0. I think they beat us 4.
He did.
And I think he was one of, and his goal's the best out of the rest.
I thought that was the equaliser, wasn't it? We was only thought we had a draw that game.
I can't remember, but I remember him scoring against us at one point. But yeah, has anyone got any thoughts on this move?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Listen, I mean, look, it's a great. I mean, look, it's a good move. I mean, I've already seen the mockers come on us today about this move already from people. Mockers, in other words, people mocking us.
Oh, people
because
mocking
obviously,
it.
yeah, because he's going to end up at Chelsea, and again, we don't know what we're doing because obviously with the likes allegedly coming to Chelsea, but with obviously the likes of Quenda coming in next season, the question is where we're going to fit this kid in, and it's a very good question that is because again, I think he's actually. I actually thought when I saw him play against Brighton when he was playing for Brighton, I thought this kid was actually quite talented. And I thought Brighton's the wrong club for him. He should be somewhere else. But obviously, they're known for bringing the talent still through from as we know, So yeah, I think it'll be a good move for him. Allegedly, if he comes to Chelsea, where do you play him? Is a question I think. But listen, bring him in, let him develop at Strasbourg for how many seasons? And if Chelsea think he'll come to Chelsea eventually, I can see that. Or will he just be one of those kind of players that will just be sold for profit? I don't know.
See, my thing is, if he's got to be flipped for profit, you may as well just keep him at Strasbourg because what's the point in taking him out of Strasbourg just to flip him for profit?
Yeah, agreed.
That would just be pointless. You may as well keep him there where he's actually got to play and he could be of use to the team. And then who knows? Maybe he develops into some insane play, and you've got essentially, unofficially, like a first refusal on him because you own both clubs, so you can just go, Bang, here you go. There's the money.
Yeah.
We'll take him. See you later. Talk to ourselves in the mirror. Have some of that.
Yeah.
But it's funny how,
Yeah.
just quickly, Dan, I will come to you in a second. I just want to quickly add this as well. It's funny when you see Man City doing these deals and they put City group signing, and then with Chelsea, it's always either Chelsea signing or Strasbourg signing, and because they don't know. But then this one, they put Blueco group signing, and it's like, I saw someone post something about it earlier, and it was like, oh, there was no outrage when this happened, and it was one for City Group. I can't remember the player. It wasn't Savinho or any of those. It was just some random name never heard of, yeah? It was like there was no outrage when this happened, but Chelsea and Strasbourg doing this for Julio Enciso, there's outrage. But DJ, unless you've got anything else to expand on your point, I'm going to go to Dan for his.
No, you can go to Dan, bro. As I said, it'll be a good signing. As I said, I think, as I said, I think I think he'll go and do well in Strasbourg. And listen, if he does well there, and Chelsea do want to bring this kid in, listen, the question I always ask myself is, where would you play him? Where would he go and play him? Where would you play him? I mean, there's already talk that we might not be bringing back. What's his name next season? The young Ecuadorian kid that we signed. He could be getting sold for profit as well from Strasbourg. Yeah, which I'll be gutted about because I actually want to see him play in the Chelsea shirt.
He's on the bench tonight. They're actually playing their Conference League qualifier right now.
Yeah,
they're about half hour in.
No, so for me, look, makes sense. Good talent, as I say, and yeah, I hope he does well in Strasbourg.
Nice.
Talk about Adrian Paez. I watched that game now. That's why I've been a bit quiet because I've got it on TV.
We could get to Paez if we got time, but you got any thoughts on the Enciso deal?
He's a Strasbourg player. I've seen him do bits with Brighton before. He looked like a good talent kid, mate. Like people like I say with DJ saying about everyone's like coming in at Chelsea because they reckon he's going to be another Brighton kid's coming to Chelsea. What's it going to be Brighton FC? The thing is, he's at Strasbourg. He's not official. He's not a Chelsea player. Chelsea didn't buy him. It was Strasbourg that bought him. Yes, we might be part owners of the Strasbourg Football Club, but the thing is, it's Strasbourg totally different to Chelsea Football Club. He's gone there to probably do well. It's like DJ said that like Brighton do. They do scout good talent players. We've seen it, like Joel Pedro, Espanian, Caicedo.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, who's that one? Who's that Man United player? Cucurella. Look at it. Yeah. Who's that winger? Who's that winger they still got? It's like Sal Karim. Matorian, isn't it? Matorian? Is his name Matorian?
Matoma.
No. Matoma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they do scout good talent players at Brighton. But the thing is with like this kid here, yeah, I've seen bits in him. I've seen him play against us. And the goal he scored, what DJ is saying, yeah, I just typed up. It was a 4-0. When we lost 4-0, when he scored that banging top corner, it wasn't. I thought it was a draw, but it wasn't. But it was a good goal. This kid could do well, as you know. Chelsea owns Strasbourg. Stephen and DJ, they owns a part of ways of Strasbourg, so you'll never know these. The club will be looking at him at Strasbourg for next season, see how well he goes. And if he does, you'll know they'll do part ways agreement, him coming to Chelsea Football Club. You never know that. Always that happens. But Kendrick Paez, I feel it's just like DJ says, it's a shame if we don't see him in Chelsea next season because Kendrick Paez is just quality, mate. Like I wouldn't say they're both. Paez is better than this player here. They're both type B players. Their profiles different style of play. So you got one but you can see Paez doing dribble. Good luck to this kid. That's what I say. He's at Strasbourg. I hope he does well. That's what I can say, man. I ain't really seen much of him at Brighton because I'm not a Brighton fan. So Brighton fans probably know about him more than what we will know. So.
Fair enough. I'm gonna try and go through comments. I don't know where Nee got up to, so if I have missed some that Nee went through, I am sorry. We will probably end up going back if we need to anyway. But I just want to go through some of these just so that we've rattled through some of them. Is it Daffy Osman? Hopefully I've said that right. Vega to Villarreal. Oh my God. I think that's a smiling face. I can't really tell on here.
Yeah, it's a smiling
Smiling
emoji.
emoji.
Okay. And Chelsea make profit for all that outgoing players. I mean, for the most part, we should do anyway. But big up to you. Big up to JC saying hello to everyone.
Big up, JC.
If Dortmund want to pay Sunderland money, we rather sell to Sunderland with sell-on clause. I mean, yeah, is what it is. But I think they're going to pay up now for Carney so they can get Anselmino on loan. So fine by me. Daffy, only Chelsea and Liverpool making money selling players this season. Yeah, both clubs have made quite a bit. Actually, I don't even know if Liverpool have made a lot from sales. No, Liverpool haven't. I don't think Liverpool have sold, have they? Like they got
Luis Diaz.
Oh yeah, of course.
Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez has been sold.
They didn't have any like a week and a half ago, and then all of a sudden, bang, 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 3 deals.
Don't forget they sold Alexander Trent. They've actually sold a few players this season.
They sold him but didn't sell him. They got 10 million just to get him early, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but they still sold him this season. Like the thing is, they sold a few other players, and Harvey Elliott's out the door.
I mean, Harvey Elliott's not done yet, but they've only really done a couple of deals, but they're lucky they're big deals. So, yeah. JC saying for everyone to hit the like. Yep. It costs you nothing, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, turn the bell notification on. It's all we ask of you. It really helps the channel out. Cole Palmer saying, "Man, you give." Wait, did we touch on this comment? I feel like we did. Man, you giving Tottenham a green light to go for Garnacho. I feel like
we haven't. This didn't come up, but I've heard about it.
I mentioned it.
You mentioned it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, if it's true, right, DJ and Steve, on Garnacho to Tottenham, it's good in a way. Take him off our hands. It'd be nice because it's not a big loss. It ain't a big loss for Garnacho. He didn't really score a lot of goals last season for us and for Man United. So he don't hit the 15 to 20 mark. So. And all the Man United fans saying, "Oh, give us the money, Chelsea." Try and think they could bully us, and then they know full well, even when Terry show was on earlier, I said, "Oh, come on, Terry, mate, you know we're getting 50 million. You're living in a dream world if you're thinking the 50 million price is, on Garnacho is not worth 50 million. Like full well they'll be talking about 20 to 25 mark because it's come out with my sources today. One of my sources as well have come out. They're going to literally offer Garnacho. They've bid Garnacho around 22 free add-ons. So that's like 26 million. Chelsea are going to go and bid for 22 with free add-ons. So it's around 26 million for Garnacho. And if Man United rejects that, then there's a possibility that Chelsea is going to walk away from this deal. So if now Tottenham are in a race to get this done, please Tottenham, I will go to Manchester United. I'll book you a nice jet for Garnacho. Yeah, so you don't need to go. I'll go to Manchester because it's not far from me. I'll go book a jet and I'll fly him to Tottenham, and there you are. You can sign in and boot him in the door and say, "Here, mate, enjoy Tottenham instead of Chelsea." Because I'm getting sick of ring bells. He wants Chelsea, and he's rejected other clubs. And what's he? Now Garnacho's going to be. The thing with Garnacho, right? I think it's a smokescreen. I think there's something going behind closed doors at Chelsea Football Club because at the time with Pedro Neto, we didn't know nothing that was going to get Neto coming to Chelsea, and that really shocked us straight away. We signed him. He's a Chelsea player, and that's it. I think there's something in closed doors before after Nkunku's got done. and we get Xami Simmons in, because we're hearing all these fans, they're more into when that T.Y. from last night as well say, oh no, they're more here we go before Garnacho before Xami Simmons. No, they're not. They're more important in Xami Simmons but over Garnacho. The smoke screen on Garnacho has been. But then, this is what I'm saying, Steve, because I was saying to Nee and I'm saying it to DJ, right? I'm going to say to you as well, mate, yeah? Because I probably never spoke to you
Try
before.
and wrap it up because we've got to move on.
Since last year, January, until upwards now, if we seriously wanted Garnacho, Steve,
yeah,
we would have gone and signed Garnacho before Gittins. Know what I mean? Because as a player, as if we was really wanted Garnacho to come to Chelsea Football Club,
yeah,
we would have signed Garnacho over Gittins. But we didn't go sign Garnacho. We went and got Gittins before Garnacho. So all this since like nearly coming up to deadline transfer market, Chelsea are on the upper hands. Man United club are hard to sell players. They're really hard to sell.
Sold anyone yet. But Dan, let's try and wrap it up on this.
Try to sell Onana. No one don't want to buy Onana. Then Luke Shaw. No one don't want to buy Luke Shaw. They're hard to sell players. So Garnacho is our upper hand. So whatever we bid on Manchester United, they're gonna have to accept the offer. But they're not accepting the offers what we've done so far by 2 bids. They've rejected 2 bids so far. They want around 50 million. They're still sticking to their guns. They want 50 million for this kid. We ain't gonna be paying that 50 million. So anyway, if you're gonna offer 26 million for this kid, then you accept it. But if Tottenham's gonna offer more, 30 something million, then please go to Tottenham. Tottenham accept Garnacho, accept Tottenham, because I just think there's another player. Yeah, I'm just saying the last thing. I think there's a player in the. Just don't rule out. I think that they've got another player in mind, and I'm thinking it's someone. Is a smokescreen in the backstage. I don't think it's Garnacho.
Just one thing, Steve, before you wrap up, bro. I just want to say one more thing on it. Yeah, and I'm going to be quick with my comments. You know that.
Just quickly, big up to Yusuf for joining as well.
Big up. Big up.
Big up Yusuf to you, bro. Yeah, just a quick thing on it. The other thing, I don't know if you heard last night the sports bar. You guys probably didn't hear it. I heard it last night on my way to dropping my daughter. Basically, Tottenham fans are obviously right about the whole situation with obviously Eze, sorry, right?
Yeah.
So now they're saying they need to go and make a signing to make the Tottenham fans happy. So it's more than likely that Garnacho will have to be, and Daniel Levy will have to make a signing or 2 to make the Spurs fan base happy. And if they don't go and do that, this is why I think the Garnacho deal to Spurs can be more likely, because obviously he needs to obviously get the Spurs fans back on site. Now maybe they might not be the player that they might want, but I guarantee you this: if he does go to Tottenham, I don't think you'll hear Tottenham fans complaining about it. I think they'll accept it. That's all I have to say on that.
All right, cheers, DJ, cheers, Dan. But Nee, this was where you were up to, yeah? On the comments, you're muted.
Can't hear him.
Nee, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm
He's
here.
here. He's muted.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
we can hear and see you. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was trying to remember where you were at and go through some of them. I went through some of them, but I don't know if you'd already read them. I don't think you had.
No,
so
I have
just finished.
One that I highlighted is where we got to.
Okay.
Anyway, Stephen.
There's a lot to catch up on them by the looks of it.
Some of them you just have, you can skip a lot of them if you don't have to. Yeah, those that need an attention, you can. It's because it's with way, behind the comments that are coming in. So yeah, you can skip some of them.
Also, JC's just joined, so shout out to JC. But yeah, so I'm just gonna scroll through, see what we've got here now. I think we read this one.
Big up, Steven. Big up.
Big up. I think we read this one before. I remember this being
Big up, JC.
spoken about, or at least on screen.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Well, if you allow me, just one topic I would like to introduce. Very interesting thought, which I see. But go on. Give me a chance later on. I have a very good like a news or something like analysis which I would like to bring to an important topic which is going on in the background, which Dan also tried to explain a little bit, but my thoughts on that. And I in the afternoon I was thinking, I was reading some news stories. This UEFA thing going on with Chelsea. So apparently our penalty is that the squad we registered for the second half of Conference League. Now we can play in Europe with only that squad, or we can change and register new players, but then we have to sell also from that squad, only from that squad. Joao Felix was not in the second squad, so Joao Felix they didn't count. Now I'm thinking, if we are not able to make that list, like make a net positive in our signings from that squad, then we will not be able to register new players for the Champions League, which means Dilap drops out, which means Pedro drops out, and we are without a striker. The only striker we will have is Jackson. But Chelsea cannot request Jackson like please play, because Jackson is a character. He'll say, I want to start every game. I don't want to be a bench player. And that's why Chelsea needs net positive. So they say we will sell Jackson only for 80 million. Otherwise, it makes no point. If we sell it for 30 million, we are in net negative and we are without a striker in the Champions League. So we need to, if we have to sell him, we will sell him for 80 million or 70 million. And if it doesn't go, then we have a striker. And what will they have to request Jackson? No. Then Jackson will say, I'm stuck here. Guys, give me some chance. And they'll say, okay, you play in the Champions League. You know, the boss is always right. So nobody will be chasing Jackson, but Jackson will have to perform there. And this situation also is holding up our other signings, because we cannot sell also Nkunku for that same purpose. And again, we are saying we want 50, 60 million. Because there is no point in selling Nkunku for cheap. We will remain in net negative then, and we will be without strikers again. So these two will only go at high price. And for Garnacho, we will not overpay, because we again don't want to risk our net spending from that UEFA Conference League squad. And that explains our transfer strategy and our pricing. And that's why we are sitting and waiting. And if nothing happens, we will play with Jackson in the Champions League. But right now, as I understand, we are closing in on net positive. And we are very close to net positive from that squad. If we had Joao Felix money counted, but the UEFA said that they are not going to count that. He was in the first team.
Scammers.
Yeah. So I think from that list of second Conference League, if we have a list of that, we have to see how much we have sold from that. And then there has to be outgoings from them. And from them, the most important outgoings, it happens to be now for Chelsea, is not a Chilwell, but Jackson and Nkunku on high price.
Well said, JC. Thank you very much for that information. I think it's more clear. Did he get more? Did he get it more clear for everyone?
Yeah, we sort of touched on it yesterday as well, where UEFA are being a bit of a pain in the backside with how they're judging it. But I think more came out on it today. I think it's a whole document thing. I don't know if it only came out today, but it got posted by one or two of the Chelsea aggregator accounts. I sent it into the group as well. But I need time to sort of fully go over it and try to sort of dissect it.
All right, so let me help you out here with the comment. If you want me to.
Stephen, one more scandal. We have right now, I do not know about Twitter, but we have 20 followers on YouTube and we have only 17 likes. This is a big scandal. What are these? This is really unfair. Hit the likes, people.
Yeah, do what JC says, everyone.
Come on, everyone, man. What's going on?
Wait, listen to JC on here and on his comment, yeah? It costs you nothing, guys. Absolutely free.
JC is very funny. like a scandal.
Before anything, DJ, before you came on the show, Yusuf, did you smash the like button?
Of
Yeah, I did.
course, that's the first thing I done.
Okay,
Yeah,
well
I
done,
did as
lads.
well.
All right.
Well done, lads.
What are we holding on for?
Nee, just a quick question to all of you. In fact, I've got a couple for you guys before you go on. Did you guys happen to read Matt Law's comments regarding the sponsor?
No.
When did it come out?
Chelsea get one, I presume, but
Yeah, he's basically come out on on the podcast he goes on to.
London.
Apparently he goes, we are going to get a sponsor before very soon. Basically by this season we're going to get a sponsor on the shirt. Apparently they're in talks with quite a few companies, but I think they've got down to the final two who they're going to, or the final ones who they're going to go with. But it's going to be one or the other.
Did he explain?
Apparently, I didn't read it all. I'm
doing?
just reading. I'm just reading it from what I'm reading on the comments that he's been speaking when he spoke to this guy on the Blue podcast, and he's basically saying that we're going to be getting a sponsor very soon. So it looks like that's moving quite quickly. And the other thing I wanted to ask you guys: did you guys happen to see what our new signing said about why he came? Or when he was asked about, do you think Chelsea's the right environment for you? And what he came out and said, the
Who's this?
Argentinian player that we signed.
What? Oh, what's his name?
What, Anselmino?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did.
wait, no,
And
it
second
wasn't
off,
him, it wasn't
second
him.
off.
Well,
Yeah,
the
in
second
short, I think
He's the
he said
Kazakh
like,
kid. He played
I am
last
not
year in the
sure.
Champions League.
Yeah. No, he said like something like, I'm not sure is Chelsea the right decision, but I'm pretty
Yes, that's
sure
the one.
that they will manage my career much better. As a young player, they will manage my career much better. And I appreciate that. Because if I am not able to break into the first team, they will still send me out on good loans, and they will look after me, and
Yeah.
it will be very good for my development. And that's exactly, I think this message, Chukwuemeka, I hope you are listening. What this guy is saying is, if you are not going out for a big sale, go out for a good loan and play yourself back into the form and into the
Yeah.
street. And exactly, Chelsea is really good for young players.
And just to add to that quickly, this is basically what it is. He's to what Jason adding a little bit more. He just basically said that's Stan Sabef honestly. He is honestly. I'm not sure if this is the best option, but I think Chelsea knows how to work with young players. The club really invests in them. Even if it comes to a loan, they can find a good club for me. Of course, I'll try to establish myself in the first team at Chelsea and become their leader there. That's what he's basically said as well. In some of just to add on to what JC's been saying as well.
I mean, what he
Yeah,
said, everything is spot on. I don't think there's any lie in it, because we've seen Andrew Santos' brilliant performance with Strasbourg last season, and then he earned his right to be part of Chelsea's team this season. So,
Yeah.
I would say the landmark has been laid by Chelsea that if you do well on your loan spell, you definitely get a place in our current squad. If whoever is there is not doing well, that person will end up going on loan, and you replace that person. So it's there. It's just like DJ, you said, Donald, I think JC said, Chukwuemeka, instead of coming out and putting that thing in public, you're really destroying your chances being with Chelsea. Still, as of now, you're still with Chelsea. Chelsea haven't, find a club for you yet, or you haven't got a preferred club that wants you. So they can even freeze you and put you on, with the academy team instead of being with the squad. So just be quiet and make sure you pray to God to find a club for yourself. But I don't know. I'm not sure if you guys want to add anything to it. Then we can move on. I'll move on from there.
I will add just one thing. A very good comment from Rich Bunnymakers. The boy has actually put the list of players we have sold already from that list of Conference League we had, and we have sold quite a lot. I mean, Mudryk is not a sale. Mudryk is suspended. And Jadon Sancho is not a sale. Actually, Jadon Sancho is a net negative because we spent 5 million. But we sold goalkeepers. Petrovic was not the one. He was at Strasbourg. But if you look at the other list, he's saying like we have sold quite a few of them. Gu is gone on a loan. It's not a sale, but there is a loan fee there. And Noni we have sold from that list from Conference League. And the old goalkeeper again, the third goalkeeper, I think he means that player we have sold. But other than that, we have not sold a lot from that list of Conference League, a lot of players. But the biggest sale for us, for making that difference for our Champions League squad, would be Nkunku and Jackson. And if they are not going for high value of sales, then we would need both of them to play as strikers in the Champions League, because UEFA will register those two, but UEFA will not register Pedro or Delap in case we are in net negative.
Thank you very much, JC. Steven, I think let's do this. I'll take 5 of the comments, you take 5, and then we'll follow suit so we can wrap it up with the comment. Else we're way behind. Way behind in the comments. All right. So JC, thank you very much. JC said bomb squad. It says it's a bomba. We need more likes. Like and subscribe to the channel. Guys, please, what are you doing? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Is it Daffy Osman? Daffy Osman said Maraska giving the assessment, not John Obi Mikel May. That is what Daffy is saying to us. Daffy, thank you very much for being here. Rich Moneymaker said easy. Ebrichi Easy will be playing Eze. Yeah, Eze will be playing left winger. LOL. That would not be good for the player. Like I said, he would not get his preferred position to play. But every good player, no matter where you put you,
Big up to Jesse's comment. Big up to Jesse in the comment.
If you guys like Michael Essien is an advanced player. He doesn't play deep, but he played deeper role for Chelsea, and he was brilliant. He plays an advanced role all his career, and even for national team. But that's what I always say: a good player excel wherever you put him. So, Jesse Football TV said Garnacho is being linked to Tottenham Hotspur, guys. That's from Jesse. Absolutely, there's been some few rumors over there regarding that comment from Jesse. Daffy Osman said Garnacho brother problems incoming. That's from Daffy Cole Palmer. All right, this reply to each other here. All right, that loser. What is your UCL? Okay, your UCL trophy gunners. That's a question from Daffy Osman. Is asking a question over there. I think that the thing that came from journalists.
Please don't read any of my comments, because I was just it was banter, having fun. So there are nothing important in my comments there.
Okay. All right, thank you very much, JC, on that. I will.
All right, that is getting a bit wrong. That is. I know why you're getting a bit on that one. He just put, "I will." He a happy man. I think. Yeah. I think he's trying to say, "I will be a happy." I will be a happy man.
Yeah. It's just a little typo there.
Yeah.
So you guys have to remember something. Not all the time that I go through all the comments and before reading it, you get what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm just reading them as they come in. So if something missed from it, then I get stuck for a second.
Yeah.
All right. So
we know what he meant there, though. We know what he meant, though, Copan. Big up. We know what he means by that, though.
Right. Copan, thank you very much for that. I will be a happy man if Tottenham Hotspur sign Alejandro Garnacho. Sometimes also with the comments comes in, and if it doesn't come in well, or I'm not reading it well, I just take my time. If word is missing, I put it in and then read through it to make sure it makes sense. You know, Arteta winning anything besides Community Shield? That's a big question from Daffy. All right, Stevie, you want to take a few of them when you stop and jump in? If you have to skip it, you can go ahead and skip it. Daffy, keep your comments in lowercase, right? It's better to read it that way. Keep it in lowercase.
I'm not sure Steven's back yet.
Probably it's not on the table, but thank you very much. Daffy says easy, Ebriche easy.
Better than Florian Wirtz.
Better than Florian Wirtz and Liverpool team. Absolutely. I don't. Well, I would say it is, because I've seen. We all know what Ebriche Eze can give you in the Premier League, don't we? We know what we can get from Ebriche Eze. He's a trouble of a player, man. He scored. I'll even say he scored twice in Stamford Bridge. Although our last game against Palace was not registered as a goal, he scored twice in Stamford Bridge since he's been there. London's always blue, mate. London is always blue from Duffy. Absolutely. London is always blue.
100%.
We have put
blue.
Chelsea have put London on the highest mark, because winning winning Club World Cup twice and winning Champions League and Conference League and Europa League, and still those that argue the fact that they are bigger than Chelsea haven't win any of these trophies. Still they got them off.
Yeah.
Even Conference League, just not been there and done it and won it.
And I'll go by
twice.
And I'll go by what I've said always in my predictions. Yeah, Chelsea will win the Premiership before Arsenal does. Said that already, and I'm going to stick to that.
I believe it will happen. I believe it will happen. Champions, Club World Cup champions is gold. Arsenal winning the league this season. They say that just like we watch Netflix episodes every season. When your last English Premier League trophy from Arsenal, that's from Duffy. Thank you very much again. JC said I shouldn't read it, so I just skip that. That'll give me much time. Thank you, JC, for I didn't even go through them. Pronunciation is different even in England. In English from Mo. Yeah, that is true. That's true. So to be honest, when it comes to name, I don't really worry myself because I'm butchering people's names over here because I haven't heard the name before. I haven't heard the way they pronounce it. I'm just going by how we pronounce words in English. You get what I'm saying? So it might sound different compared to who owns that name. So when someone say a name wrong, I don't say nothing because it can be pronounced differently because you are pronouncing A in the alphabet in English language A as A, and others are pronouncing A as A and E. You get what I'm saying? So in your language, you pronounce the A differently compared to the English language. So all these vary why we have so many different pronunciations. A can be sound in different language. My language, I speak different languages, almost about 5 of them. So, and every language has different, the way you sing the alphabet is differently. A and A and A. So many of them. So, anyway, Nike design. Oh my God. Yeah, we're going to look at that also as the stream goes on here. Duffy, thank you very much for that. And Ciso. I was going to ask you guys question regarding the JC, Dan, Steven, and Yusuf. If you guys are here, this related to this, I don't know how far I am with the comments, but I'm sure you've read the Rich Money Maker comments you've done right there. Steven, JC, you didn't read the Rich Money Maker comment, right? I thought you touched on it. Willie Kelly, thank you very much. Says, what's everyone's score prediction for tomorrow? Willie, let's do that tomorrow because we'll be here about an hour before the game kickoff, and we'll review the game before the game kickoff, and we're going to go through the live lineup also. So let's do that tomorrow. Let's hide that so tomorrow we can get a lot to say when we come over here on the platform. Willie, please, let's do that for me, okay? Willie said, I'm loving our third kid. It is nice. Coachella said he's going to wear it to church. I said he better not wear it to church because I'm not going to talk to him for 2 days. Ganacho is a small screen from Cole Palmer. I hope it is. I hope it's not because I like the player. So if it's not, I'll be very happy. If it doesn't happen, I don't really care. Yes, we have removed quite few players of the list from Rich Money Maker. Says McGee, DB Hall, okay, Karen Dribby Hall, okay, Noni Madwiki, old goalkeeper, M.A. Strasbourg, Sancho, Jaden Sancho, Madueke, goalkeeper, is it Mike Pendes, making room for us. I'm sure that's what Rich Money Maker is trying to say here to make things easy for him to type them, make it short. All right. Great. Okay. All right. So it looks like we will not be adding Fofana, Wesley. Is it Fofana and Lavia, Remy Lavia? What's he saying, JC? Oh, DJ, what?
Champions League, and not going to add Wesley Fofana and Lavia to the Champions League.
Okay. Because they were not in the Conference League squad.
Okay.
And if we have a net negative, and we need to add then we would rather add João Pedro and as a striker than Lavia, who was not on the Conference League squad. And if we add Lavia, then it adds to the cost. So that's why he's saying is most likely we will not add Lavia and Fofana because both of them were not in the Conference League squad because of injuries. So the first priority is to bring in strikers in that squad if the old strikers are going. So I get that logic. Yeah, yeah. So I mean this is also leading some of our strategy in the transfer market because we have to have a squad for Champions League, and
Mhm.
and we are on a tight budget there.
Okay. Thank you, JC. Rich Moneymaker said we are removing the wages of the bill with UEFA too, and he said that Chelsea will I think that we will contacting UEFA to discuss all the other players we have sold to lower the wage bill and off the whole team. That's from Rich Moneymaker. Keep it coming, Rich Moneymaker. Thank you very much, brother. Let us hope UEFA are reasonable to that. Also, Sally Vincent, big up to you. So Chelsea. Someone said that's all we sing. Chelsea. That's all we sing. Our squad cost has lowered since June from Rich Moneymaker. This is also the reason, I guess, for club preferring player sales over loans, especially for players on out list, Okay, from JC, we are checking that that we can add loan fees to remove Christopher Nkunku and Nicolas Jackson. Then they pay next year. What does that mean? From there, so we are checking that we're checking that can we add fees to remove Christopher Nkunku and Nicolas Jackson? Then they pay it next year. So are you saying that Chelsea are asking UEFA if they can add fees? They can pay some fees?
No. I think what
it's all about loan. So the club pay.
No. What he's saying is like if we send like Nkunku,
Yeah.
like right now with Leipzig or somebody, there is a discussion going on, like 1 year loan with an obligation to buy. So that means like there will be a loan fee of say like 2-3 million, and then an obligation to buy for 40 million next year. So he's saying is like we are checking with UEFA whether we can add that 40 million to also our net counting and all that accounting stuff. But the main thing is like okay, the bottom line is like we are into this strategy of like balancing the Champions League squad with net positive changes in terms of like comparison with the Conference League squad. So that if you analyze that, then you see what we hear from Fabrizio and others, like what are Chelsea news we get, and then you can make some kind of conclusions with that. Like, why are we looking at Jackson for like 80 million and all that stuff? So now you understand. Then it starts to make a little bit of sense. Like yeah, okay, I we get it. Like, why are they trying to what they are trying to do?
Yeah.
And I do not know when. Maybe Steven knows. Steven already knows everything. When is the Chelsea Champions League draw, and when is the deadline?
After the international break, JC.
No, the draw's not after
No,
international
the draw's on the
break.
28th of August.
The
28th
draw
of
is
August,
next Friday.
Yeah.
28th. Wait, is it? No?
Oh wait, no, it's next Thursday. Correction, it's next Thursday.
Is it next Thursday? I thought it was on the 28th.
Yeah.
I thought that was a Caribbean Cup draw. That's the Caribbean Cup draw.
No, wait, yeah. Sorry,
Dan,
yeah. Next
Dan,
week is the 28th.
have
Sorry,
you
I'm
noticed
dumb.
that when everyone speaks, yours is very loud? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, okay. But
No, I'm just saying. I thought it would be the Caribbean Cup draw.
So that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying that your microphone is very loud.
It
Is
can't
there
be
a way
loud.
to control it, to make it medium, to stay in the middle?
yeah,
It can't be loud because I actually turned it down.
and then one quick question: do you know when is the deadline for announcing a Champions League squad or submitting the?
That'd be like early September. That'd be a couple days after deadline day, if I remember rightly from last year.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be fine.
You got the information, JC? You got the answer?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
this is what the club has to target, and
Okay.
hopefully we make the changes. Otherwise, Jackson, put up your boots, start training. You will be our striker again in the Champions League.
Oof. Big
With no
trouble.
Joel Pedro and Liam Delapna, yeah.
Big trouble to happen. Hope they can resolve this before the Champions League starts. But yeah, Richmond Mega said with injuries with certain players like Cole Palmer and Cowell and Badishile, I'm sure that's what it means. And Cole Palmer said red card to me for saying that I like Nacho. Ha ha ha. Red card. Heck no. Don't give me a red card, Cole Palmer.
VAR's
Don't
checking
do
now.
that. Don't do that.
Neve, VAR's gonna have a little check.
Yeah, they review the red card. They want. I mean, JC and DJ will review that red card to make sure it's not like.
Definitely got to be a red card for you, Nee. Definitely got to be a red
I know
card for you,
you
but
will
I'm
give me
gonna
a red
show you.
card. That's why you're not a referee or even being in VAR room. If I knew that you're gonna be the VAR room and I'm playing as a striker, I'll protest. I'll make sure they take you off.
I'll be kicking you out of the club, mate.
Yeah.
I'll give you a decision right now. It's a blue card. Blue card.
Blue card.
Undecided.
Whatever happened to that blue card? Whatever happened to it? It was meant to be coming in the game.
They couldn't be bothered.
What is it? Ice hockey or is it ice hockey football or is it actually football?
They couldn't be bothered to enforce it in the end.
They're making things so complicated. Blue card, blue card, yellow card, red card, and all those nonsense.
Wasn't the blue meant to be like a sin bin thing?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like ice hockey. Ice hockey.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they added an orange card soon.
There was. They said they were
or green card. Or green card.
What? There was going to be an orange card. When?
Yeah.
No, there was. There could be a blue after. It was could be orange before blue. But they haven't done a green card. They've done a green card yet.
Oh,
okay.
All
right, so we have all right,
So
Sally Vincent from Uganda. Thanks for the update. Thank you very much, Sally. It's a pleasure to have you on our show as usual. Will Xavi Simons help Chelsea update? Would Xavi Simons help Chelsea update me on it? We don't have any update right now on Xavi Simons, in my opinion. From where I stand now, I haven't seen any update on Xavi Simons. Unless somebody else have seen something right now, then you can update our brother here by name Sally Vincent.
No, I haven't seen anything on Xavi Simons at the moment.
Okay. All right. I know, Stephen, you're in charge. You're about to move on from these Enciso thing. I don't know if you want to say something. I have a question I want to ask to all of you here. But if you want to jump in and say something before I ask my question, you can go for it, sir.
No, I said my bit when we were on it, whilst you were sorting out whatever you needed to sort out.
Yeah, I want to ask Enciso. Yes, sir.
I was just going to say to you guys, if you guys see a little thing on X here regarding showing Chelsea sponsor with Qatar Airways, and I thought this was that I was just doing my little check on it. Basically, I was going to say that because it's not real, because I went on the Instagram on Qatar Airways and I also checked them on X. There's nothing on there about that, so just want to make sure if anyone believes that because it says here apparently we only fly with the champions. No, it's come again. I've got it again here, Stephen. That's why. And that's why I was only asking, mate.
And DJ, even if it's real, I don't think Qatar is gonna put that on their website until Chelsea make it public.
Exactly, that's what I was looking.
Yeah, until Chelsea make it public before Qatar will put anything on their platform like that. But anyway, my question on this deal is, I know Chelsea have made their quotas in terms of players that they got sent to Strasbourg, right? 3 players a season, right?
On loan, yes.
On the loan, yeah. What is this deal? Where is this deal going to go if it happens? Is it going to be a Chelsea deal or just a blue coal deal? I'm not getting it. And where will he go? Is it going to be at Chelsea or Strasbourg? So he has to be
he's at Strasbourg next season. It's a Strasbourg deal. Chelsea don't have loan spots left with Strasbourg, so
it has to be a permanent deal.
Signing. Huh?
It has to be a permanent deal.
Yeah.
For 30 million.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Your head was 13 million. That's 13 point something million. That was a price tag.
Maybe in pounds, yeah, because it's 16 million in euros.
If that is it, we are getting a bargain. That's this player.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, he's going down a little bit, up and down, but there's a talent in this player.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
He scored against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, if you can remember.
He was on loan at Ipswich last season.
He scored twice. He scored twice against us. I remember in the season we finished 12th. He scored an absolute banger. I remember.
But it's a Strasbourg player, isn't it? He's not a Chelsea player. It's only a Strasbourg player. That's good for Strasbourg.
Technically, he is, right? Technically, he is.
Technically, no, he's not. No, it's because it's totally different deals. No, it's not.
It's a Chelsea player.
He's not a Chelsea player. He hasn't came out that it's a deal. Chelsea's going to sign him and he's loaning out to Strasbourg.
But what he's saying is because Chelsea owns Strasbourg, technically speaking, he is. Officially, he's not. But it is a Chelsea-owned club he's going to. Is basically
he's under the umbrella.
Yeah.
That's all we can say. He's under the umbrella.
Dan, you get what I mean now?
No, I do get what you mean.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah, he can move maybe next season if things goes well. He can go on loan to Chelsea. You get what I'm saying? He can go on loan to Chelsea, and Chelsea can put another player back to Strasbourg on loan, and it's like a swap deal, that kind of a thing. It can happen. So that's what I'm saying. Technically, he's a Chelsea player.
Yeah, but the FA, if it happens, then the UEFA will come in for the because I think there's a wall. When you buy another club, because we're not actually full own the club.
We basically do.
Like
you said
there's a wall. There's a wall. There's a wall in it. Yeah. Players like clubs to clubs, official.
And you realise that Chelsea just bought Sarr and loaned him back, right?
Yeah, but we bought him.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but Strasbourg bought him. Yeah, they can loan us, but it depends on the deal of the agreement when they buy each other. I think you can't keep him every single year. Do the books having played from Strasbourg going to Chelsea, then Chelsea they've had agreement on that. So the UEFA will come in like with a fine.
Do nothing, man.
The only thing that they can really get involved in is that when we had that scare of Strasbourg when we're going to be in the Champions League.
And then you put it into blind trust.
Yeah, that's the only thing that they can really get involved in with that. Other than that, absolutely nothing.
Absolutely sweet FA. Have some of that, UEFA.
Yeah.
Very much on it. I think we can move on, Stephen. We can move on from there if you want to. What do you have on your table?
I've got nothing. I'm sat here having a quickly fill something out for something else as we speak. So I've got nothing to add on Enciso. I've got nothing on Enciso because I've already said it. Unless you want to do the third kit.
Yeah, I think that would be the last one. So yeah, okay. Dan has got his. JC, thank you very much. Just hit the like button, people. Hit the like button.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Smash the like button. Put some like on the stream, guys. If you haven't done that, if you have forgotten to do it, do it. JC. Okay, this is this is individual replying. Sally Vincent. Okay, so we're gonna go to the retro jersey that came out, and I want to hear everyone's view on it, whether you like it or not. Just in the comment watching live. Let me know what you guys thoughts on these retro jersey. All right, give me a second. Let me switch these layout for a second. DJ, the jersey's out. What do you make of it?
Oh, DJ's left.
DJ's not there. Yusuf, go for it then. What do you make of the new jersey? Do you like it?
I love it, mate. I genuinely like it. I saw it's a total 90s theme to it. I think the only thing that Nike needed to the only thing Nike needed to do to actually make their kits look somewhat good again was get Total 90 back. I think that theme makes it look so much better. And when I saw the launch earlier on today, I was like, that's got to be in my shopping basket soon, definitely.
Do you have any problem with where the badge is? Do you have a problem with it?
I don't. It's in the middle, isn't it? Like near the middle.
The badge is not there.
No, it's because of the club. Because I explained to you about the Club World Cup.
Badge is not there.
The Club World Cup's got to be top right. That's where it's got to be.
Yeah, it's gonna look stupid there. That's what I was saying to Nia earlier on the phone.
Dan, hold on. When you come, you give us it. Let him finish.
That's where it's got to be placed. There's already pictures of it. I think they're from the actual Chelsea club shop.
Isak, are you done?
Huh?
So there we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
All right then. Stephen or Dan, one of you can jump in.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying it's got to be in the top left. So you've got the Nike in the top right, the club like old badge in the middle, and then you've got top left is got to be where the Club World Cup badge is.
Need a left chest, yeah. But what I'm saying, Steve, was right. The kit's beautiful. I'm not saying it's not a beautiful kit. The badge, I understand. I don't get why they put the old badge in the middle, where you got if people want to get the Club World Cup. What they should have done is done exactly the same thing. Had the badge on the left hand side chest, and have the Club World Cup in the middle because it's so the Club World Cup badge is massive to the Chelsea badge. And if you have it on the side of the left-hand chest and you've got the small Chelsea badge in the middle and the night, it's going to look stupid. So I said to Nia, if I buy this kit, I'm not going to buy the kit with the Club World Cup on it. I'm just going to buy it like the way it is and just have a Champions League lead on my shoulder. Unless I can ask Chelsea, instead of putting it in on the front of the thing, have on the left-hand arm the massive Club World Cup on the other side of the arm, because I think they can do that.
Then would it be better if there is no Nike logo there?
Well, no, not really, because the Nike total Nike. What? That's a Nike.
It looks even better. It's more like only the Chelsea logo in the middle. That would be even super, according to me.
Well, without the Nike tick as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. JC. I think if they really would, because of the classic kit, a classic kit. If it's an old classic kit from being in the 90s and that, they shouldn't have a Nike logo there at all. But it's still nice. But we're sponsored by Nike. But the thing is, the shame about the Nike tick is, we saw the fur kit away last season, the last season of the fur kit, and we saw going down like a little down tick in it. But we need to basically, it would have been nice if they'd like Joseph said, the old 90, the 90 total 90 Nike tick.
But don't rush. I would suggest you, because in the afternoon I was also thinking like it's not looking very nice, the World Cup logo. But by evening it is starting to grow on me a little bit, because that's probably like the only place they would have put it there. But I will 100% agree with you. Like having it without any Club World Cup logo, this shirt looks really cool, man. Really cool. It's killer shit.
JC, I would rather, if it comes to the Club World Cup, instead of having it near the badge, near the left-hand side chest, would you not rather have it on your arm, on your left-hand side or your right-hand side?
Just quickly, your right arm is for competition badge, so Premier League, Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and the left one is for sleeve sponsor, so there wouldn't be a place. Also, side note, Romano's just given an update saying that Jackson's top target for Aston Villa.
Stephen, one question then, because I purchased also for my son. He was very small at that time. I have a black kit with Eden Hazard. The season after we won the Premier League, when the Mourinho crash happened. Like the after we won it, then we had a very poor season. But the kit was black kit, and there on the shoulders there was this official champions logo. It was on the shoulder at that time.
Oh,
I suppose the rules have changed.
15-16 one, isn't it?
And I got it from the Chelsea, like got it like couriered to me from the
When we were
official
Premier
store.
League champions.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
we were
yeah, Premier League
Yeah,
champions.
so
I
with
know.
that is different because that just replaces the generic Premier League logo that everyone else has whilst playing in the Premier League.
Yeah. It's a golden logo with champions,
Yeah.
like Premier League champions. Yeah.
Hang on, let me
Yeah.
move that because I got my TV on and I don't want us to get done.
No, TV's not on. Oh, the
My
sound.
TV is. I've moved it. See, it was on.
Oh,
Give
okay.
me 2 seconds. Let them be
sorry.
like-
Yeah, this is what I was saying. I was saying that, and is it because that we're not used to seeing the badge on the left hand? The
Madrid had it there,
badge
didn't they? Real Madrid.
in the middle. Real Madrid has this in the middle.
No, Real
We had
Madrid.
a
They had a kit
yeah.
similar to this, where they had it in the top left.
Yeah, they did have it on the top there. So we've had the kits before. I've got loads of shirts, yeah, the old classic shirts, where we used to have the old classic Chelsea badge in the middle. In the 1990, I think it was 1994, 1993 season when it was in the middle. And I think it was the yellow one, yellow proper poor. It was like a white yellow. That had the middle, and the white one had the middle badge. The CFC on it, logo in the middle.
Can't remember.
All right. There's an update. Okay. Oh, that's what you just talked about, right? Nicolas Jackson update.
Yeah, Aston Villa. I've just seen it. It's come up.
I
It's just come up.
hadn't read the full thing until just now, Nee.
Do what?
I hadn't read the full thing till literally just this second because there is another interesting bit of it when you read the full thing. I'm just going to put it up on screen for 2 seconds.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Steve. It's about DJ's in the backstage. He's just putting a message in a
really?
private message.
You got DJ. Yeah, DJ's right
Oh
here.
yeah, there is. I was about to add him at the same time as you did, Nee. But yeah, this is the interesting bit for me. Yeah, not that Emery was Jackson's coach at Villarreal. Relationship excellent. Look, talks ongoing over formula/structure of the deal. Now, let's think about this, right?
Oh,
There's
great.
obviously some sort of outline of a deal for them to be talking about the formula and the structure, right? There has to be some sort of outline of a deal agreed. Because otherwise you're not talking formula and structure of a deal. Because that's the more further down the line aspect.
There's another take on that. Another
Go
take,
on.
Stephen. I read somewhere that Aston Villa has in its like budget only 60 million to spend. They cannot spend more than 60 million. Then they will break the PSR rules. So Jackson probably is going for more than 60 million. That's why they have to structure it.
Oh, here's
So
another one for you guys.
to do it, that'd be what it is. It'd be like 60 million and maybe 10 million add-ons or something.
Oh, here's another one for you guys. Yeah, this is just smooth it out. Yeah, another way of putting it this way, right? How about Jackson, and then we'll have some of Morgan Rogers on top of all that. Yeah, to structure out formula. That's the formula. That's the formula.
No, this is what I was saying.
Morgan Rogers, yeah.
This is what I was saying.
And then Garnacho will go off to Spurs. You see, because that I'm reading. Apparently, something else has just come out. Apparently, they're saying that Spurs are actually trying to hurry up the deal for Garnacho. That's going to be an interesting one.
So basically,
There's another thing. Spurs are also inquiring about Rodgers. And
Yes, I saw that.
And I assume if Aston Villa needs to buy Jackson and some other player, they might be willing to let Rodgers go. If not to Chelsea, then to Spurs.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me get this straight. So
Yeah.
Spurs have missed out on Eze. They've missed out on Gibbs White. They're probably going to miss out on Savino. They could probably miss out on Morgan Rogers as well to us.
Yeah.
And we could probably get Xavi Simmons again.
But do you know what it comes down to?
You don't
go on,
forget
Jason.
they were refused by Siemens and they were refused by Garnacho.
And do you know what? Do you know what? To that, I said it already earlier on, before you guys came on, JC and Yusuf. Right? I'm so happy they lost out on Eze, because instead of them actually doing that deal, okay, the pucks decided. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for telling me on that one, Steve. Yeah. Again, big up to you, bro. Yeah. Decided to go
Like,
for the
comment,
sly
and
one. And
subscribe.
try and go in for Xavi Simons when he's made it perfectly clear to Manchester City. Now, tell me this, guys, right? If he's already made it clear to Manchester City and he's made it perfect, who is he more likely to go to out of Bayern Munich and Manchester City and Spurs? Who, if it came down to a choice of those three, who's he more likely to go to out of those
Man
clubs?
City, probably.
Exactly. So why would he even consider even Spurs? That's my point.
Who's Xavi
Yeah, so,
Simons?
yeah.
Like,
So why
do you-
even go in
yeah,
for him?
go on.
Why go for him, Yusuf? Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Why go for him when you should just
Yeah.
concentrate all your eggs in one basket on the Eze on the Eze deal, which you guys have gone and
Yeah.
messed up proper
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just,
And-
yeah, go on.
You know what I mean? And slightly going after our target. They thought they could get
Yeah.
one over us.
Yeah,
They
didn't
thought
work.
they could do a Willian on us. Nice try,
Yeah,
lad.
I also just wanted to add, Spurs are moving like Liverpool when they tried to get Caicedo off us. They were trying to focus on Lavia, and then
Exactly.
they tried to hijack Caicedo off us, and now they're probably
Exactly.
not even going to get their main target.
Well, you
You know
forgot
what
to
I
add
would say?
And one final for
you
me
forgot
as
to add
well.
Enzo
Then
Fernandez to it.
Hang on one
Enzo
sec, guys.
Fernandez.
Stevie, what'd you say?
Spurs are missing out on many
JC, one sec.
players, just like Newcastle were. So,
Nee, what'd you say?
Oh my god!
I said if they forgot to add Enzo Fernandez to the list. He was
Oh
part
yeah,
of the list for Liverpool.
LFC. Can't remember.
Do you
Can't
know
forget
what else
about
I'd say, Donny? The one thing I will also say to add on to this, right?
Mhm.
Tottenham, I've got a player for you that you may want to target to replace
Uh-oh,
a certain
uh-oh.
James Maddison.
Here we go. Here we
Come
go.
on, I think I know what you said.
He is French.
And Conku.
And
he does a
wanted
celebration with a
Bayern
balloon,
Munich.
though, if I'm right.
He wanted Leipzig, yeah? Both those clubs are being stingy and offering loans. Do you want to do a deal?
I think the Nkunku with IP Leipzig. I think it's just the loan thing.
Mob,
The loan.
boss. Big up to BlueClouds. Big up to you, Mob. Hope you're doing well, brother. It's been a while.
Yeah, big
Hope
up,
you're keeping
Mob.
very well. Big up to you. Part of the family.
Hey, Nee, before anything, yeah, right, we're talking about Tottenham. Like, Nkunku with the IP Leipzig deal, I think that's just like, well, I think they're trying to do a permanent on Nkunku there. Ganacho wants Chelsea. Ganacho wants Chelsea. How many times has he rejected so many clubs so far who has come in for him? Ganacho, Ganacho, right? All these clubs, Napoli rejected. Bayern Munich rejected, right?
The Saudi
Even
League
rejected by
him.
it. What's that?
The Saudi League even rejected him.
Yeah, the Saudi League rejected him, right? They all got rejected, right? So if Tottenham's going to come in, do you think Ganacho's going to reject that? Because he wants Chelsea so much.
He better reject
You know
it.
what? Do you know what? I don't understand. And look, Lee, I know he's your boy here, and I keep saying I'm not gonna. As I said, if he comes to Chelsea,
He's
I'll
not
back
my
it.
boy. He's not
No,
my
no,
boy.
no.
He's
I know
your
you want-
boy.
no, no,
He's your
no, I
boy.
know you want him to come. I know you want him to come. I know you want him to come.
Let me
change your
get
way.
it clear again. I like him as a player. I would like him to play for Chelsea.
Okay.
And I'm just supporting him because the negativity on him is too much.
All right. Okay.
not my boy.
You want him to come to Chelsea because of the
he's
negative.
not a bad
Okay,
player.
I'll
He's
follow
a
that one,
good
bud.
player.
No,
I
he's
agree.
not. He's not a bad player. Listen, I've got nothing against the kid. I've said this already. I think he's talented. I said it already. I think he's talented. I think he's got it in
I
him
heard
to
somewhere,
actually be. Yeah.
DJ, I heard somewhere like on streams today that like Noni was much better than Gittins or Garnacho. I'll tell you one thing: Garnacho is more has more shots on target,
Of course, I agree. Agreed.
I agree on that.
and Garnacho would be equal, if not better, in dribbling.
Hold
Taking
on.
out players.
JC, what did you just say? JC, what did you just say?
I'm just saying Garnacho is good dribbler, is direct, is aggressive, he's a good winger with pace, and he tends to have more on target shots. He's not a bad player, and the most questions and most dislike about him is about the PR and the social media and his brother and all that stuff. But I mean, Manchester United is a mess, to be honest. So if
Do
he
you think
comes,
you'll score 15, 20 goals for Chelsea then, JC?
oh, I'll tell you, Dan. The thing is, like, in our club, nobody other than Palmer, I think, will score more than 30 goals. It will be more distributed all along the forwards. And if you, I don't think everybody will get a lot of goal time. But if we will have a look at like goals per minutes played, he will not be much behind. Although
Yeah.
he will not be competing with Estevao or Palmer, I suppose, or the strikers, because they are strikers, they will get more chances. But if you will look at the other wingers, I think goals per minute, he might be better than Pedro. He might be better than Gittins, because those two wingers, they don't score a lot of goals.
Yeah. And just one thing to you,
That,
JC
that,
and Yusuf. Sorry, Nick, I just want to ask JC
yeah.
while they're here quickly, JC and JC, because they were not here earlier on. JC and Yusuf, because it is being reported as by Ben Jacobs saying this, right? And I already know what the answer is going to be on this one, because I think we've already agreed it's not going to happen. What do you make of the talks that went on today when Chelsea, when discussions were made about Garnacho, that apparently Manchester United asked about Andre Santos in part of that deal for Garnacho? Would you guys go and accept that deal?
No, but Chelsea
Or
turned it
Andrew
down
Santos
straight
doesn't
away.
get some.
Absolutely not.
Listen, DJ,
yeah,
Santos has been chased by so many clubs. Like Bayern were after him. Real Madrid inquired
yeah,
about him in the
yeah.
summer. Everybody wants him, but he's not
Barcelona.
going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. That's it.
No, no. I just wanted to ask you guys what your thoughts are on that when they asked about it, because obviously Ben Jacobs did come out and say that today. That apparently
Yeah,
in those discussions he did mention. Apparently they did mention Santos, but were told literally that he's not going. He's not for sale.
yeah, but DJ, we got to understand this, right? People need to stop panicking. Andrew Santos is
I'm not
going
panicking, bro.
nowhere. He's
I
going
know.
nowhere. People's going.
Dan, fix the background music.
What is that? Is that his music?
No, it
Dan.
weren't me. It weren't me. I ain't got no music in the
No,
background.
it is. Now it's
Coming.
back.
It's back.
Yeah, it could be a
Start talking.
copyright.
It's back.
Brother, what are you doing? We don't need a copyright strike, man.
Where were we?
Yeah, okay. But meanwhile, we can continue. See, the club has said that Maresca has said that they want.
Well, before quickly, JC, you come in here because
Yeah,
I've
go
got.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm just going to say because well, it is JC, number one, right? It's going to be rumours coming out from the journalists about Andrew Santos. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of circumstances about players at Chelsea because we've had a lot of players came in and then we're selling, right? And the situation with Andrew Santos, yeah, now he's been with Lever, he's come to play for the first team. We're going to have all these rumours with all the journalists to have something to talk about Andrew Santos if he's leaving in his driving bar. It's like when DJ came up before when don't surprise me that Arsenal might go for Andrew Santos or Estefan. Like some Arsenal fans said in a couple of years' time, if Estefan Williams don't work at Chelsea Football Club, Arsenal we will send him to Arsenal. It ain't like that. It's not going to happen like that. Now we've got Estefan Williams who was out on loan. We've had Sanchez coming out on loan, and both of these two young players delivered it really well on loan. They went and watched their thing, and now they're ready for the first team. That's why we sold like Celestia Kucharuki, all the Kieran Dewberry Hall, all these players. So there's going to be a lot of rumours on Andrew Santos. They've like try and go in. We're not selling him. The owners are not willing to sell him, and he's going to be here with us for a very long time.
Yeah, sure.
Anyone reacting to JC reacting to what he said?
Yeah, I just, it's correct. And what I was saying also was somewhat in the same lines. But the club wants like two good players in every position. And here's my request to the fans: it should not be either this player or that player. And then, like, some fans will prefer Santos, some fans will prefer, and then we start to criticize the other players. The as I see what club is doing is like to have two players, good players in every position, because the number of games we are playing, the minutes have to be managed. Otherwise, there will be a lot of injuries. And as Maresca said, I have a squad. I don't have an 11. There is no starting 11. There is a squad of 25 players, and they will be rotating. Maresca rotates a lot, actually. It's not like Mourinho days, like he had like his 11 players and 4 bench players or 5 bench players, and he played out the whole season with 15 players. Maresca uses all 25 quite a lot. He rotates a lot. So, and all of them are good. All of them are good.
Right. So I think that we've touched on, unless anything else you guys want to talk about, then if not,
Just a quick question for you guys. This is for all of you, yeah. So with Jackson, we just come out with a report with Nicolas Jackson, right? Going to Aston Villa, right? And like JC said, yeah, they've only got the revenue of 60 million. And because we want like they're coming out with 70, 80 million on Jackson, right? Do you think the case of
done?
They'll accept that 40 to 45 million on Nicolas Jackson to Aston Villa?
Done. Is there a way? Can you do this for me? Is there a way that the microphone you can bring it back a little bit?
It's not. I've turned the volume down so much, I think it's every single time your stream's bugging, mate. Sometimes it'll go low and sometimes it goes high. It's not me. I've turned the volume.
Dan, actually, what happens is
it
no,
happens
when you're very close, we can hear your breathing. You like when you're speaking, we can even.
It's too close to your mouth.
Oh,
so
okay,
whenever you jump in, I'll show you something here in a second.
I've moved my mic away from my mouth all the time, but it just comes back.
That. So when you started, you are very loud, and my eardrums. It's because if I bring it down, I won't be able to hear you. I won't be able to hear as much as I want to hear you. But I have it.
That's where my mic is. That's where my mic is.
I have it in an average level where everyone is by on that level. But when you start speaking, you go beyond the red zone, and the red zone shows is very loud, and I can't do anything to make that here. That's what I'm saying.
That's why everywhere mine, I've got it this far away. So
my mic's far away from me. I don't get it. My mic's far away from my mouth.
Just a quick thing for you guys quickly. This came in 1 minute ago from a Chelsea source. He's just basically saying that Spurs are weighing up a move for Garnacho. If they decide to proceed a deal, they will outpay Chelsea and towards the £50 million figure that Man United want. Chelsea will not moving on the valuation saga could become more interesting now. And then also one other thing from a guy called Krish, he's basically put out that Manchester City plans are simple. If Savinho joins Tottenham Hotspur, then Manchester City go out for Rodrigo. I think we already knew that anyway. But anyway, this is the 2 bits of news for you guys.
Who are they from, by the way?
Yeah, who is the Chelsea source? Who's the Chelsea source that said about the Garnacho thing?
Hold on, I'm just trying to get him up. It just says Chelsea source on it.
Oh,
yeah. He's not. Listen, he's got. Listen again. I look at it and I think, okay, because he's not a big major person. I don't outrule these Spurs people because there could be some kind of source that might have at the football club, but we don't know.
Maybe.
And he's gone into depth detail about it as well. To be honest with you, what he said there as well. I'm just looking at his following as well. He's got about 11.8k followers as well. Not like I know you said, you don't always follow the followers, but like I said, this guy looks like he is quite well because he's more or less said that. And he kind of makes a bit of sense as well on what he's saying there as well, because Tottenham are willing to go 50 million because they're willing to put that kind of money down for they didn't want to put 60 million down on the table for Eze, did they? So
no, but they did.
Million.
They did the same offer as what Arsenal did, but I think
did they? Did they not throw
55 million, 5 add-ons?
But did they not throw Richarlison in that deal? Did they not throw Richarlison in the deal? He was offered to them as well.
Maybe
as one of the deals.
I think I remember at one point they were saying that they offered the same as what Arsenal offered, but what Arsenal
offered was better in terms of, I presume, like the payment speed and also the
payments.
add-ons are more
The
achievable
payment
and stuff
terms.
like that.
The payment terms. All
Yeah.
right.
So
I think
guys,
add-ons are more achievable, and that's why they ended up doing that.
Yeah. So Jackson to Aston Villa, right? Because he's now pushing. They're pushing to get Jackson over the line to go to Aston Villa. Is that a deal for Garnacho, or is that for a part of, or do you reckon now with Alexander Simmons will here we go this weekend on it? If
I-
is it one
I
or
think-
two, Jackson. I thought because we heard Jen and Nkunku was going to get sold for Alexander Simmons, and
Yeah.
Jackson was going to go for Garnacho. But do you think now we sell Jackson and he goes to think that now we're more priority on Alexander Simmons to go with the line?
For me, I personally think on that one, I think the Javi Simmons deal has gone too far in, and I think he'll be the one ahead of Garnacho. That's just my honest take, because I think they've gone too far into it.
You know what? I think the Xavi Simmons deal is already done. It's
He's
just
shaking
waiting.
his head.
I think it's
yeah,
just waiting. It's just waiting for a player. It's just waiting for a player to leave.
For Nkunku.
Yeah, literally, we're just waiting for someone to leave, and then Fabrizio will drop that. Here we go straight away.
Or ideally, Ornstein Bomber gets there before Romano, so Romano
Yeah.
can't take it.
Because we heard Alexander Simmons is playing Bayern Munich his last game.
Yeah,
tomorrow for Bayern Munich last game.
I mean, what you got to remember the Xavi Simmons deal is all but done. Agreement in principle is all being done. Contract's been mentioned until 2032.
We just haven't officially put in, so we can't get hijacked like Spurs.
That's it, basically.
Wait, Dan,
everything's already in place, isn't it?
Yeah.
The deal's already done. We just need to wait for someone to leave. That's it.
Yeah, literally. Dan, look at this on the screen quick.
Yeah, let me explain this real quick to Dan. Dan, do you see this is the volume that comes through would I say YouTube? Yeah, StreamYard, YouTube, and all when you start speaking. So when you were speaking, I took a shot of it. You're in the red zone. And when anyone that has a microphone, a headphone on and listening to this, you're blowing that person's eardrum off. When
but the thing is, you're on PC, mate. I'm on my mobile. I can't adjust it like that.
No, he's not saying...
I understand. I understand what you're saying, because if I was on my iPad, I could adjust it. Because on my mobile phone, I can't adjust the volume like that. When I go into my settings...
No, it's fine, bro. Like, me is not criticizing something.
Yeah.
He's just trying to explain why he's asking you or requesting you to keep a little bit distance.
He's just saying that your levels are coming through higher than...
Yeah.
That's all he's saying.
For the listeners' convenience.
That's why he was asking if you could move your mic a bit further away, similar to what
Yeah. My mic's not near my mouth. My mic's
cool, bro. It's cool, bro. It's not.
My mic's right there. Yeah, my mic's been like that all the way through. What it does, when the stream you flick on when it comes to mobile phones, it's a thing where it lags. When you lag on the StreamYard on your mobile phone, it flicks. Yeah. Sometimes it'll make it.
Right now you sound very well. Now you're sounding very well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So because my mic's been like this all the way through, has it been near my mouth like that? You know what I mean? Has it been like that? So it's like this. It's been like this for ages. It's been like when it lags, when you're streaming.
Dan, could we not do that test again, please?
Oh, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Right, once. It lags, once it lags,
love it.
It makes it loud. I've done every single settings on StreamYard to have the volume down for my mic so it's not so loud. I've even turned my phone volume down, and I've also turned it from my headset. So
Nee's
it's to do with StreamYard. It's praying. This is what I'm saying.
Being answered.
Yeah. So I thought I'd test it to let you know what
Glory
happened.
to God. Praise the Lord, Nee.
He's praising the Lord. In no way, he's praising the Lord.
I don't know.
Because he wants Garnacho. He wants Garnacho at Chelsea.
Able to deal with you a whole year without having PTSD. Done. Simple thing. 1 + 1 is 2. Dan will go around the corner and he wants to make sure that it's not 2 or it's 3, or maybe there's a little bit more to add it through to make it 2.
Dan will be Todd Bowley and do the 4-4-3.
Hey,
To be
JC,
fair, that
I don't
wasn't
do
Bowley.
that.
From what I've heard, that was
Joseph,
actually a
that,
certain
God,
other
God
owner.
give your
that was
listen,
Barley. That was
listen.
but
God
no,
give
but
a
the
long
thing is,
life.
Nee,
Long
I've
life.
done StreamYards, I've done Twitch, I've done all different live streams for so many years, and I know how it works, and I know how the stuff works, and I've like build laptops, I build PCs, and I know I could build phones.
That's done. That's not what we're discussing here.
Yeah, I know that, but
I
you're
am the one that hears your voice, and others also hearing your voice, and we all saying the same thing. Take it and work on it. That is all. That's how we don't argue. It's not necessary.
No, I'm not. Nee, I understand. I'm not
build
arguing.
computers, you build engines, but we all telling you that your car is smoking. It's smoking. You don't want to take it. You
God.
build engines. You build that. The oil you put in your car is smoking. So do something about it. Okay,
But
I'll
Nee,
take the oil. That's all.
But Nee, like I said to you, my mic's been away from my mouth for ages. Yeah, I've said to you, I've done everything to try and keep the volume on my.
Yeah, Dan. What we're saying
on
is now, whatever you're doing now is absolutely fine. That's what we're
So
saying.
now,
but Steve, this was been like this been like that. But when I'm saying once I lag, once it jumps, once the StreamYard jumps and it makes it louder. It does.
You know where your problem is? You yell. When you yell in the microphone, it becomes louder. Because now you're not yelling. You sound perfect. I can tell the gauge over here is within where it's supposed to be. But once you start coming in, like you want to jump in, and then and then you hit that red zone, and it's become very, very loud.
I do. I do uni when you do it to me on the phone, because DJ knows when when you're on the Wi-Fi, like on the WhatsApp, you like to wire me up and you go yeah. And that's why I thought I'd do it on YouTube from now on, because you do it to me on the phone. So
no,
that's why
it doesn't work well if you do it on YouTube. Phone is different. It's peer to peer. We all having our own discussion. But on YouTube, it doesn't work. It doesn't sound good. If that's what you're doing, then it's not good. It doesn't work well.
Anyway, change the subject. We're talking about Chelsea here. We're not talking about mics or volumes.
Oh yeah, you're running from it now. Okay.
No, but I'm just saying. If we want to do that, we can make a YouTube of that.
Sure. I think we got to wrap up anyway, haven't we, Nee?
Yeah, we've talked everything. The last topic was the jersey. We've discussed it. So,
All I'm gonna say on it, Nee, is I actually think it's quite nice. I like the fact that our third kit isn't just random. It's actually like a throwback to like 20 odd years ago, whatever. Like it's actually, that's what I like. I think third kits should be more like a throwback kit. Personally, I like that aspect of it.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
100%. I'm gonna buy the kit. I'll buy it, but I'm not gonna buy it with the Club World Cup on it. I don't want it on that.
You don't have to, from what I've read.
You can buy the Champions League. I've been on the store. I've put it into the bucket. I'm not adding the Club World Cup to it. I'm just gonna have the Federation, the Champions League bag, and then I'm gonna have the name of the bag. And I'm just gonna keep it like the way it is, to with the Chelsea badge and the 90. I'm not having no Club World Cup on that. It's just gonna look stupid on it.
Or you mean on the new retro kit?
Yeah, on the new retro kit.
Yeah. I was looking at that with the gold. If I was to go with that, I think I'd just go with that. The badge, and I'll go with everything else on it. But I don't think I'd go with that because it just looks so. Don't get me wrong. I mean, look, I've already got the gold badge one already. The World Champions 2025 one.
Same here on my white kit. I've got
mine on the blue one. I've got it on the blue one. But I'm just waiting patiently now for our sponsor to come on. I think it's going to be Qatar Airways. I think personally, and if it does happen, I think that's going to be excellent for us. If it does happen.
Do you reckon it's going to be Qatar Airways? I reckon it's going to be that other company, but it would be nice if it was Qatar Airways.
I think it's between Qatar and probably Riyadh Air. They were the two that were in it before.
Yeah.
With the sponsorship.
Then it needs to hurry up. They need to hurry up with this sponsor because
there's so
stupid.
much stuff that needs to get done for this stuff. It's not simple.
It's embarrassing, mate.
Simple. It's not
no,
simple.
How is it embarrassing?
Really
how is it embarrassing, Dad?
For the last 3 years,
I've got an idea, right?
No. Can you
the
tell
last
me
the last 2 years we haven't really had a sponsor. Because at the end of the season we had a sponsor.
Give us 2 seconds, right? One thing. I think we should have a debate on this at some point, or conversation when we've got the time to do it, right? On a stream if we have like spare time.
because we have nearly done 3 hours at this point. But also, it's not as simple as we want to have you as our sponsor for 4 years. We're looking for this amount of money. It's not as simple as that. It's contracts. There's so much stuff legally that has to get done. Genuinely, it's not a quick
I
process.
agree, Steve. I 100% agree.
They
on
were
it.
waiting for the Club World Cup. Yeah, we won that. So now they want more money and they want a longer deal. And that's why it's not bang done. Because they had so many companies come in. I think at one point it was reported there was 10 companies in to be the front of shirt sponsor. On top of that, we've also got to sort out a sleeve sponsor as well, because our sleeve sponsor expired as well. So they're negotiating multiple different deals at the moment. So it's not as simple as we want this amount for this amount of years, bang, done, problem solved, signed off.
And I want to say this.
And that training kit sponsor is one out of date as well.
What's the main motive of having a sponsorship? It's not all about the money, right?
No, of course it is. It's all about money. It's all about money. Yeah, of course it is.
If someone's giving you a sponsorship and give you money, and you have money to do what you want to do, why do you worry about sponsorship? You wait for the right time for the money to come in. It's not about just having it in the front of the shirt to make it look nice.
No. I think
the right deal, right?
I think of course, and I think the reason why for me, I mean, I've grown up, I guess, from back when I've been in Chelsea, from when we've had sponsors on our shirt. I mean, my first ever sponsorship on the Chelsea shirt was Commodore. Yeah, which
Commodore.
was Chelsea's.
And
then followed by Amiga. Yeah, Commodore Amiga afterwards. I mean, that's what I grew up with, being, you know, when we first went into it. And I think over the years, I think as fans, we've been so used to sponsor Coos. Then we had who was the other one? We had the car insurance company, or the auto glass. Sorry, we had. So I guess we're so used to having sponsors in our shirts, and I think for me, it just makes the shirt. It just makes the shirts. I know people say, "Oh yeah, standard shirts, nice and everything," but it's always good to have a sponsor. So for me, I think that's why, I guess, when you've grown up with it, I get what your point as well is. What do you want a sponsor you're asking for? Like we did say, it does help with the money in terms of what we want to do, because that's money coming in, isn't it?
For investments, for investments
as well. It helps.
Yeah.
So that's the conclusion.
When Dan used the word,
came in as well, by the way.
Okay, when Dan used the word, it doesn't look good, embarrassment, that it's very embarrassing that we don't have it. I said, there's nothing embarrassing about this. Why is money?
Like,
I'd rather the club get the right.
I like myself. Yeah,
that's spot on, Steve. I agreed on that one.
I agree on that, Steve. Like, the thing is,
Dan, when I say you don't never want me to land, then you jump in.
But Neil, I'm trying to say to you, like, why I say it's embarrassing, because of everything, like what DJ just said, since we was kids, we've seen a sponsor on our shirt for a long time, and since 2 years we haven't really had, like, since that sponsor we had, it was really 1 year. We had a really nice 1 year sponsor. Then after that collapsed. Then no, because the first time when I bought, we didn't have a sponsor.
It did not collapse. It did not collapse.
We had a sponsor every year except from last season till the last 5-10 games.
It was like a year and a half or so. But at the end, we had it was just a routine. But it was because it was just the thing.
It was only last season we didn't have one till the last few games. Every other season we've had one.
Well, what was that before then?
You said 3 years.
3 years before they came in, we didn't have a sponsor. After when the sanction happened, we didn't have a sponsor. What did we have then?
Dan,
Steve,
trust me, the only year we didn't have one was last year until the last few games of the season.
Because I remember, at the end of the season, at the end of the next one, we did all the way through January, we didn't have none from that year. Then the year before, last year we didn't have one, but at the end of we had we decided.
I promise you we did. I promise you we did.
I'll tell you, Steve, you need to go check up it. We didn't make, because I've got all the kits.
The year that they came in.
I've got the kit. The year you came in, I've got the kits, and they didn't have a sponsor.
Answer the question. What, the year they came in?
The year they came in, we had a sponsor, yeah?
Yeah.
Because we already had a sponsor before Roman left, right? The year after that, a few months we didn't really have a sponsor, but till when they actually got a deal over the line, till the end of the year, and it was only for just the end of the year.
That was the season that's just ended.
No, that was before
That
the
was
year.
the season that just ended. That's
No,
when we got the Mac.
No. That's before that. What was that? What was that
All right, let me
logo we
read it.
had?
We have this here. In the last 3 years, Chelsea has had a telecommunication company, three. That's the logo 3. As their front of shirt sponsor from 2020, 2023, following by a telepore something agreement with the sports technology company Infinity Athletic for the 2023-2024 season, and a short-term deal.
Infinite Athlete. Infinite Athlete.
Yeah, that's it. Infinite Athlete. That we had that, yeah, and that was till the end.
And
That was till the end,
they have
right?
Dan, we got that in about the first international.
Then we have the Mac. We have the Mac 2024-2025. So the past 3 years we've had sponsorship.
No, well, yeah.
The Infinite Athlete one came in about a month into the season, I think it was.
Yeah, it was like, no, it was just before
we
January.
had it the majority of the season. No.
Yep, Return of the Damac, yeah?
Yeah, Return of the Damac.
I just thought about that.
But no matter what, yeah, it came in after the month when we were playing games. We had no sponsor, and then after that a few games we had no sponsor.
Dan,
that's when it came in.
Listen to this.
I've got the kit, bro. I've got the kit. You don't. Honestly, I've got the kit.
Please, for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. From the Chelsea website on the 30th of September 2023. Chelsea Football Club has announced Infinite Athlete as its principal partner for the 23-24 season. The brand will appear on the front of the men's and women's playing kits and training kit sleeves. Starting Chelsea Women's FA Women's Super League game against Tottenham on Sunday. That was, as I said, a month into the season, the 30th of September. So yes, we did have it from the very beginning, all but about 4 games. Well, all about a month.
Well, that's the Chelsea Women's, right?
No, it's for both.
It is both.
Oh. Give me strength, please.
No, Dan, because
I respect you.
No, Bob, but I'm saying, but I don't give you strength because I know full well. Because I even told remember DJ, remember that time I told you I was buying a shirt and we didn't have no sponsor, and about 4 or 5 games in, we had no sponsor.
Did what Stephen Reid, because you're used to fact, you like facts. What Stephen Reid, is it facts or not facts?
No, because I'm saying after 5 games, we had no sponsor. We had no sponsor then. Right?
How many games do you play in the month of August up until the end of September? More than 5 games.
Yeah, but I'm saying before the 5 games, we had no sponsor. That's when we got the sponsor in. Yeah, but then after that sponsor, that was till the end of the Premier League, and then after that, the deal we finished the deal. Then after that, this season just gone. Yeah, we had no sponsorship till at the end when we just had this temporary sponsor. We knew that was just only a temporary sponsor. So still, no matter what, when the 2 seasons before that month when we got the sponsor in the Infinite. Yeah, it took them over 5 or 6 games, nearly a month, to get a sponsor.
Yes, do you know why? Because the Premier League are mugs and they kept refusing stuff even though it was absolutely fine.
Yeah, but we still had no sponsor in our shirt. That's what I'm trying to say before that then.
We had it. I'm going to show you right now, yeah? Look at this date right here. 30th of September, 2023, yeah?
Yeah, that's the day we got it, the sponsor, the 30th. But in August...
January.
Right? No, I said August. Before the game started in August, when we after that 5 games, we had no sponsor.
Do you know what, Nee? I'm not going to get involved with this anymore.
But Steve, I bought the kit, yeah, and I bought a kit that year, right? And we had no sponsor till when the end of that month of them games, we had no sponsor. When we found out, then we've officially got that the sponsor. I went and bought another kit. Because I bought the kit without the sponsor, and then I bought it with the kit, and then at the end, that's when it ended. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, I'm going to say one last thing on this. Did Dan not just say we didn't have one until about the January?
He even said
I didn't say January. I didn't say nothing about January.
I swear I heard January.
No, Dan even said in 3 years we have never had even sponsors. That even
Either way, Neat,
No,
I'm done
I
with
said
it.
3 years.
I
said 3. No, before the 3 years. I
can't
said
do it.
before the 3 years. Before the 3 years, yeah, we had a sponsor, yeah, and after 2 years, that's when we got it. But now we ain't got a sponsor again because we're playing games now and we still haven't got a sponsor. We had our one game with no sponsor shirt again, so we're gonna be waiting for another 5 or 6 games again with no sponsor again, like what we did last 2 years ago. So many games with no
Just
sponsor,
to
then we
finish my
got a
point
sponsor.
on that, but the last thing, yeah, you have to agree a deal, sign the document, then get approval from the Premier League that it's fair value, that it's a legitimate company, all this stuff, and that's why these things take time.
Why can't we didn't take time with Roman then, Steve?
Because he was able to get them done before the season. Really simple to understand. That.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there should be the same then. It took them months
I just
before
told you they waited until the Club World Cup so they could maximise.
Yeah, but when was how long was the Club World Cup
Club
finished?
World Cup finished about the 14th of July. They had about 10 companies come in and talk to them. By that point, they've got to vet these companies. They've got to talk to them about how much they're willing to pay over how many years they're willing to do it and all these things, like how much per year and all these things, yeah?
Yeah.
And they've got to narrow it down. Okay, this is the one we want. Then you sort everything out, get the Premier League on it as well, and then it has to get approved by the Premier League. That's why last year we had one about the first game of the season last year, and then the Premier League refused it. And that's why we went so long without having one last season.
Yeah, but let's move on from this because I will summarize
I'm
it.
trying.
Having a sponsor or not having a sponsor, I mean, as a fan, I don't care. The owners have enough money. We are within the PSR rules.
I'm with you, bro. It arguably looks nicer without the sponsor, personally.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. I do agree. This look nice without the sponsor, but it's just depends on PR.
There are certain streamers, I won't name them. They criticize the owners. Oh, so many years they have not been able to find a sponsor, and so what? So what? It doesn't matter. I actually like the shirt with less, like it looks more clean. So it's not that a big issue. And if we get a sponsor, if there is a news, okay, great, we have a partner. And that's it.
I've got used to it with no sponsor now, JC. I've got used to it.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You
like
just said it's embarrassing that just doesn't have it on. Now you're saying you got used to it, Dan.
No. I've got used to it now. I've got used to it now. Before it was embarrassing me. It was embarrassing when we didn't have a sponsor on our shirt.
Embarrassing for what?
Because I can remember all these rifles used to take the mickey like, oh, they ain't got a sponsor.
Yeah, but that's just, don't worry about that.
Respectfully, Dan, puck what the rival fans think. They hate us anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I know they do.
The way you take the word seriously, you get triggered by rival fans too much. Done.
Then, as a Chelsea fan, within UK, like in UK, you have other big clubs, and they like to project different things, make different things, have different agendas. Bigger Gallagher, that Liverpool defender, I can't even properly pronounce his name. Whoever he was put on the ground by our legend. But anyway, we move. The thing is, nobody cares about this, and don't worry about what others say. There are a lot of agendas.
Was you on about Carragher, who got sat down by Zola?
Yeah, exactly. But like,
he got sat down by Zola, didn't he? Was it yesterday it happened?
The thing is,
in an actual game way back.
Then the thing is, one rule I will tell you very simply. If you start to live your life the way others want you to live, there are so many opinions. You will go mad. And everybody has his own opinions, and that does not mean one is right or one is wrong. It's just like discussion. And don't be embarrassed about these things. These are trivial things to be worried about.
Yeah, if you want to see this,
God's sake, JC.
Can you
I don't get mad about it, mate.
The video of Beans from his platform. The reaction on Malagusto's face when he see the jersey.
Sorry, Nee. I'm just gonna say to Steve, the Jacob Solo, when he did the embarrassing to him in football. I'm saying, did you not hear what the comment what Jacob Solo said yesterday about Jamie Carragher about we're not making the group stages in the Champions League? When he said we ain't qualifying. Have you heard that, DJ?
Everyone's heard Carragher's opinion on it, and Carragher's a monk.
We
Yeah,
will
but
wait. We will be there. We will wait.
Yeah,
When the right time comes, he will get the answer.
No one ever said nothing about Chelsea about qualifying to the next round of the Champions League because Jamie Carragher. Jacob Vosela came out with Jamie Carragher. Yeah, the mouth talks when you listen. That's what Sola said. Yeah, every single year when Chelsea goes to the Champions League, they'll be in the round near quarterfinals to the semi-finals. And he said he don't want to listen to no more waffle crap coming out of his mouth. That's what Jacob Vosela said yesterday.
Yeah,
I was watching some live stream YouTuber last night. He put it up, mate. It was funny.
Nee, what's on the agenda, Stephen? Let's bring it on. Let's rock and roll. Further.
No, we're done.
We're done.
Oh,
as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, we're all done now. Yeah.
Then let's
Nee's
fine.
found anything, I think we've touched on everything, right, Nee?
Yeah. Then it's a rightful way to have the last discussion about Zola and what's his name? I can't even pronounce his name.
Carragher.
Jamie Carragher.
Carragher. He sounds awkwardly similar to Gallagher. Yeah. But okay. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys, man. I've got to go because I've got a phone call. That's
you don't think
horrible.
this is nice? You don't think this is nice?
No, that's horrible with the Club World Cup on that side. That man, it looks
How is that horrible?
I don't mind it personally, but
it has grown on me. I will be honest. It has grown on me.
How is it horrible, Dan?
It just don't look. Look how big it is compared to the old Chelsea badge.
Dan, give it some time. It's the world champions.
Do you remember? I know Jesse that
like me and DJ said, I ain't buying it with the Club World Cup on it. I'd rather just buy it normal. Like I've already got one coming with the white away kit with the Club World Cup in the middle.
I'd love to walk around with that Club World Cup badge on it for people to know who we are.
I don't mind having it on my arm. If I could ask them to put it on my left arm, I'll put it there. But around the chest in the left shirt. What do you think of that Club World Cup, babe, next to the Chelsea badge? Don't look good, don't it? It doesn't. Good. Even my missus agrees on it, and also, yeah.
I mean, that's the missus.
Anyway, big up.
You have to be on your side, man. So I get it.
No chance. You ask your missus, Nee. I bet she wouldn't like it.
It's nice. She would say it's nice.
I'll go to she wouldn't. I bet it wouldn't.
You guarantee?
I go because how would you know? You haven't asked her. How would you know? You haven't asked her.
She's gonna say it's not nice.
Nee, have you asked her? Have you asked her?
No, she's away.
No, so how like because you haven't asked her? How do you know she's gonna like it or not? She might come to you and say no.
Like everything I like. We are together.
Yeah, but this might be. She might have a different opinion. She might not like it. This one.
I don't think so. It's that easy. Wherever you go, your missus will follow you. Wherever.
Yeah, but no, not really, because sometimes missus don't sometimes, but your kids don't like football, like you know what I mean.
So, you're not talking about my
kids.
No, my kids. Some of my kids don't like football.
Me, Stephen, and everybody. A question for you all because I joined late. I do not know whether it has been discussed or not. For tomorrow's game, what would be the predicted lineup of you guys?
Tomorrow, Dan. I mean, JC. Tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We're done for the day. We get help.
We are doing it tomorrow. So okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow will be the preview. We do the preview tomorrow, and then I think we'll be live an hour before the kickoff. Then we can discuss the lineup. Well, we discuss the lineup before it comes out, right, Steven? That's what we do it, right?
Yeah. Are you still doing a watch along for that one, Nee? Or like what we did what we did on Sunday? Do the preview and then watch the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really do it, but it depends on how things are going. Like I say, if the 10 up looks good, then I tend into a watch along thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't plan for it.
Actually, last calcolo.
Do what?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute myself. I was talking to my mum.
Oh, came true. We all had it. We had a secret.
I got a phone call, but everyone smash that like button, please, and subscribe to the show. It's free. Thank you for letting me on the stream. Up the Chelsea guys, man, and see you tomorrow for previews. Hope we win. Hope for a good 3-pointer for tomorrow. But anyway, much love for everyone, and everyone in the chat. Thank you for coming on the stream, in the chat, and putting in your comments. It's really nice to have you guys in the chat, having your say, so we could discuss about what you guys' thoughts. But much love to you, Need, DJ, Yusuf, Stephen, and JC. Much love to you guys. Up the Chelsea, and see you tomorrow. Peace out.
See you tomorrow, Dan. Peace out, Dan. Richmond Maker said, "You after to remember we lost our reputation because of the war in Ukraine, but we are looking at a big sponsor to help us with stupid PSR." Well, that makes a lot of sense. Why are we even struggling to get sponsorship? With all these Ukraine thing, who's going to come to Chelsea and work with Chelsea? With the negativity that they put on with Chelsea associated with Ukraine and Roman Abramovich and all that kind of stuff. Nothing was going on at Chelsea Football Club. So that even give us that reminder of what we were going through from Richmond Maker. Thank you very much, Robert. DJ.
Yeah, bro. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had a phone call. I think Deals was trying to contact me. I think, and I it cut on me from here. Then, yeah. All good, mate.
All right, DJ. Let's hear from you. Then we can wrap up, DJ.
No, nothing. But just like what Dan just said, obviously, everyone, great chatting with everyone again on here. As always, pleasure chatting football with you. All as always, Nee, always thanks. Pleasure coming on here, and thanks for having me on as always. Everyone in the comments, please smash and subscribe to this channel as always. My bro's always here doing things for you guys every day. So just, we don't ask much from you guys, not asking for money, as we say. Just come on here, have a listen to what we say. It's more than one topic we discuss. Not just about Chelsea, it's about every other football club. Everything's covered here, from transfers right through to sackings of managers and so on. So it's all here. So just come and watch us and follow us as we always do. And it gives the community here a great boost for me, especially. And the more we get on here, the better the algorithm for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. The more we put the numbers in, we do it because of love. DJ, Dan, and everyone. If we come over here, we put our content together, chat, discuss it, we get educated, and we move forward from it. No one is will say it's always right. No one's always perfect, but we understand each other. That's the most important thing, to respect each other on this platform as usual. But thank you, DJ, for coming on. Yusuf, thank you very much. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a backstage because the numbers. No, Yusuf, are you sure you're there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yusuf has turned into a ghost. He's
no,
there.
bro, Yusuf is here, bro. I can hear him. He's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You were on mute, bro.
I couldn't see him down here. I was like, where is this guy? But yeah,
I'm here. Don't worry.
Yeah, I see him right there now, Yusuf. Yusuf, do you know Sion was on here?
Oh, when was he on here?
He was here. He dropped off, and then you also joined. It wasn't too long for then you also joined.
Oh, I didn't see.
It was miracles. All right. Thank you guys for coming on. Everyone, we want to say Lil Desperados, guys.
Hang on to hope, everyone. Up the Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea. JC, hang on to hope. Yusuf, hang on to hope, everyone. I'll see you guys again same time tomorrow. Bye.
Take care, guys. Peace out. Bye.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel nowhere. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been